product on my YouTube channel, no matter how many emails I get, dozens a week. Please, can you talk about our product, Richard? Please, we'd really love to work with you all day long. And I don't do it. Why? Because I care about you guys. I care about you guys. If HEX goes to $1 trillion, which is designed to, or it goes to 100 billion, or it goes to 1 billion, it's not going to affect my life. My life is not going to change. I already have all the stuff I want. What I care about now is legacy. I want to make an impact. I want to make the world a better place. Best way to on-ramp as many people to the sacrifice phase as you can, so that they get their beaks wet, they get addicted to watching the chart, they get addicted to the gains, they tell other friends, they become part of the cult. If something makes your life better and gives you a peer group and makes you feel important and makes you happy and makes you feel special and fulfills your needs, you should get addicted to it. Because by golly, that's the best thing I've heard of. Everything else that's going on in the world kind of sucks. The fact that you could have something so cool available to you is like a miracle. Nothing in this world can take the place of persistence. Talent will not. Nothing is more common than unsuccessful men with talent. Genius will not. Unrewarded genius is almost a proverb. Education will not. The world is full of educated derelicts. Persistence and determination alone are omnipotent. The slogan, "Press on," has solved and always will solve the problems of the human race. So what does this mean? You could be smart, you could have talent, you could have opportunity. It doesn't mean shit compared to persistence and will. That's what you need. You don't need more IQ. You have enough IQ. So I called the top. I got it right. I'm awesome as shit. I have the best production value. I have the best cryptocurrency. We have the best community. We have the best domain name. We have the best logo. We have the best price chart. Come and fucking join us. You don't have to be a loser and lose all of your money with everyone else. HEX is better. Now, are dips in the game? Obviously dips are in the game. Bring your heroes here to die. Bring your followers here to thrive. It's really that simple. So, you watching the channel right now? Like, subscribe, click the bell.
What's up, everybody? How is it going? We got Crypto Coffee, Explosive. We're just waiting on Richard. He is coming, so don't click off just quite yet.
Like we knew it.
He has been sent the thing, so he said he's coming right now. He's just running a little bit late. So how is it going, everybody? Intro. We got Crypto. Thank you. Yes, the intro is great. If you guys haven't already, subscribe, hit the likes. Richard's coming on in just a couple minutes. He should just be here in just a second. No, it's not a joke. It's not a joke. He will be here, everybody. Richard had to do me like this. He's like, "Oh yeah, you want to do the cardboard cutout game?"
Right. He'll be tricking me too. If this is a trick, he got me good.
It's not a trick. I swear, it's not a trick. Oh, we have Richard Hart soon. Let me message him right now. We're live. Here we go. All right, there he is. All right, what's going on, Richard? Oh, we can't hear you.
Oh. No audio.
Yeah, it's a new app. Sorry, dude.
Very nice chain. Classic light up bag.
Classic Swarovski.
That's the Idaho mouth can't say it.
I don't know. You can't even pronounce it. You can't afford it.
Right by the mute button, Richard. If you press that little up arrow, it'll show you the audio input. Oh, he probably can't even hear us. Let's go. Okay. Shut it down. Whoa. You had to hit us with that. Hit us with that one. All right. Grab your drinks. Yeah, this is the great time to get your drinks, get your popcorn, boys and girls. It's all right.
It's definitely not cut out, though.
It's so realistic. By the way, guys, I was going to start the channel up with a sock puppet and do the old Richard Hart. So you better be.
Can we talk to the puppet?
This is great. We can't. Well, the puppet wasn't made, but if you guys would like to
look at the shrine.
Yeah, the shrine is up here. The shrine is now up with a candelabra. Yes. The candelabra was taken away. So we have the candelabra here now. And
multiple
Red Bull
size
cans.
Red Bulls.
Yes. And Louis Vuittons. And Hexo CGI budget top notch.
My check.
There he goes. There.
App sucks.
There we go.
Yeah. It's a new one.
App is bad. Why?
But you look so good. You look. It looks good on here.
Yeah, you look
all
great.
The StreamYard. Just in time for Halloween. Richard Hart hits us with the Halloween gift.
The light background, bro. If I turn off these other lights, it's fucking hilarious looking. Actually, let me show you. This is so Halloween right now. Watch this.
Go see this.
Ooh.
Count Richard.
You will.
Count Richard. Yeah. There you go, boys and girls. Count Richard here at the house.
Bye, dude. Come. Well, man, I'm going to try and make it less bright. What's up, dude? How are you?
I'm all right. How are you?
All right, it's a little bit less bright now.
It's been almost
sparkled
a year
up,
since
bro.
our last streams, dude.
It's sparkle, dude. Look at all that shit.
Oh, sparkle. What is that?
I'm turning into a hoe now. I just get hoe purses constantly. Like, it's how my jam, bro.
Yeah.
You know what? You know, I discovered, like, so I bought $10 million of Rolexes, and like, girls don't give a fuck. So I'm like, okay, what do girls like? Purses? A lot of purses now, dude. You guys
different
like
sizes.
Oh, I got a lot of purses.
You're a purse man? Are you all? You're just straight up into the purses now, huh? Like you went from bags to purses. And is it going to be into like you're going to get like pockets or something next? I don't know what's smaller than
hot pockets, bro. I'm ready. Like whatever it takes.
Monkey bags.
So what's new, guys? I haven't looked at the markets today.
Well, HEX is the same.
Yeah, we're doing good.
Do you think HEX bottomed or what? Because this shit's been going sideways for
a little birdie told me that.
I would hope so. I would hope so. I'm. We all pray every day to the picture on our wall.
I haven't been looking at your shit. Like I've been fighting your choice of software. Show me the picture. Show it.
All right. The North Korea. It's the North Korea dictator. It's the North Korea dictator picture that we have to pray to every day.
I saw a picture of that, like how it was going, and then like how it's going now. It's like full. He's wearing a purse now, and he's like hat sideways. Yeah, I got a hat. Let me sideways my hat here.
There we go.
All right.
Fucking hat. Give me this hat.
All right. Yeah. Get
nice.
Like kid from the block, new kid from the block.
This is my financial future is this man hands meme from Vitalik fame. Like,
so Richard, what have you been up to, man?
Some chick told me my hair was going great today, bro. I was like, hey, I think we have the same hair color. And then like
I'm right there
we
with
took a
you,
picture and it didn't look the same. I was like, oh shit. Is there gray in this thing, man? Like
looks all right.
Gray in here.
Yeah, I got bald spots, so don't worry about it.
Like, what the fuck, bro? I don't want gray hair, man.
Yeah.
They say girls like it.
Yeah.
You know what, dude? Whatever I got, it's working. So
there you go.
Oh, okay.
It's working.
So let's see. Well, so everybody wants to know about Pulsechain, but how is
I bet you do.
Hey, wait. How is Richard Hart? How is nobody cares about
Pulsechain first? So y'all, I'm gonna fuck your viewership up real quick, okay?
Oh, no.
I don't know that's possible.
First of all, one time I gave a date estimate that someone else gave me, and then I got slaughtered for it. And right after you guys slaughtered, not you guys specifically, right after the community busted my ass for telling you what I was told, I ain't doing that again. So I ain't getting told shit.
Yeah.
It's done when it's done. But you want updates? You ain't getting updates. Because I'm not gonna eat shit because software is hard. And by the way, you wanna know how hard software was? BSC got hacked for $500 million yesterday.
Yeah.
And then they stopped the chain. And then maybe recovered like a couple $100 million, but still got busted for like 150 or whatever.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So you ain't getting updates. It's done when it's done. Software's hard. The devs are working hard on it. That's all there is to it. You got to wait just long as I'm waiting. Except don't cry and moan while I wait. I try and market and do shit that, makes everyone's lives better while I wait. Instead of like, yell at Richard. Richard, stop marketing because software's hard. Do you do a bad job too because software's hard? No, I'm going to keep doing my good job. Like, I'm promoting shit I care about, right? Like, I'm promoting my brand. I'm promoting things I like. I'm talking about longevity research. I'm doing live streams. I'm talking to other communities. I'm talking to people I've never streamed with before. I'm doing my job. What are you guys doing out there, right? The people on this call, they're doing their job. Everybody else in the community, you doing your job, do your job, promote. There's this one dude, Dave James, that dude's been banging out flyers everywhere and like, you know, stickers and like everything, cars, mailboxes, gas stations, like just everywhere, signposted, highway stops and shit. Like, he's killing it. I love to see that. If all you guys would do that, man, how many people like all these 90% dips and 68 and 70 and like whatever, all these other dips we've had, don't you wish that you could have got your best friends into those, like, you know what I mean? Like, a lot of those are amazing opportunities. And how are people supposed to know about this stuff if you don't tell them? There's no building, there's no office, there's no company, there's nobody promoting it but you, right? So like, if you want HEX to be great, you've got to make it great. If you want people to be ready for Pulsechain, you've got to get them on a test net and get them testing it. You know, like, this thing is as good as you guys make it. So, and I got to tell you, man, a lot of people are going to cry. They're going to miss the bottom and they're going to buy higher. And it's like, imagine that you had something that went up in price higher than anything else. And every once in a while you could buy it at a sick deal. You win twice. Congrats. Like, it's awesome. Like, I'm a big fan.
Well, then everybody's in love with you again, as usual, once everything's, you know, back on the bull. And
yeah, it's like, oh, and by the way, hey guys, you know, if you're ever tired of the red candles, maybe stop selling. Hey, you know, because it ain't me. So, you know, like, it's hilarious to me, bro. Like,
so for the rest of the question, how are you doing, Richard?
I'm doing good, bro.
How are you?
Balls are empty, you know, like, just like, I'm sparkly. I'm sparkling.
Yeah, you're sparkling.
I was too excited for the show to make that
Look at
happen.
this, bro.
Yeah. Jeez.
Right?
Okay.
If the bear market lasts any longer, start paddling myself. Right here. I ain't got no table, man. I don't even have no one to play with. So,
man, Hex is a huge ping pong fan.
Let's see. I do like ping pong. I am a big fan.
Just dox myself.
Crazy.
This piece of shit thing just doxed me. Everyone's pausing, like, show us the rest of the room. What's in there?
For real.
Anyway.
It's sparkly.
Yeah,
so, let's see.
I mean, so the stuff that's probably most fun to talk about is just price stuff, I guess. Because that's always like lively and recent, and ain't no one gonna mess with my price calls because they're perfect. So what's up?
Yeah, been pretty good. We're waiting for the bottom call on
do you guys want
Bitcoin?
You guys want some good news?
Yeah, we'd love it.
Yeah.
Above and beyond my fashion. Do you want good news?
And your birthday tomorrow.
Yeah, happy birthday.
I'm gonna share.
Happy birthday.
I didn't tell no one about my birthday, like just the internetness. But the local peeps, they don't know. Like, so I'm gonna have a boring birthday is what I'm gonna have. Everybody else can have a cooler birthday than me, bro. I'm gonna be at McDonald's, like they don't know I'm really rich.
Party to us.
Yeah.
So like last bear market, 364 days. It's like real close to that now. We're like maybe 3 weeks or 4 weeks away from being 365 days away from the top. I think. Let's go check the charts.
HEX topped earlier too. So HEX topped September 18th last year.
Yeah. We just don't have as many years of track record for like how long a HEX bear lasts because they lasted like 20 minutes, like, you know. So let's take a look at the chart here.
Let's see. Thank you guys for all the donations. Let me get these.
You get donations coming in? Kick ass, man.
Oh, yeah, there's a lot.
Lights out. RH, consider other coins with time locking, staking competitors to HEX.
Dude, every
kill yourself. KYS.
I tweeted.
Hey guys. Okay, everybody, listen up. Do you know how many times people have tried to copy HEX? 6, 7 times. Do you know how many did well? 0. They all got wrecked. And terribly wrecked, like to 0, to like rug pulled more than once, to like just complete and total failures every single time. You can just like, you can copy a coin. You can't copy a community. The community is what makes the price goes up. The community is what makes the price go down. The community is what on-ramps the new users. The community is super important. So like security is number one. You don't have anything without security. But number two is community. So like it's how many people have gotten wrecked on all these stupid things, and they just keep getting wrecked over and over again. It's like they're degenerate gamblers that just do the opposite of why HEX was invented. HEX was invented to monetize delayed gratification. So idiots, FOMO, retard FOMO, whatever other new thing comes out, and then they get wrecked. And your default position on the stupid coins is it goes to zero. That's your default position. Your default position in HEX is it has product market fit. It's on-ramping new users. It's getting stronger. It's getting better. The stock market dropped 25%. Bitcoin dropped 75. Ethereum dropped 85. HEX dropped 95. Totally reasonable, totally expected, totally a function of, you know, like liquidity, basically. So why are you going to risk your stack and go get rug pulled or buy something that goes to zero because you're a FOMO retard? I hate it. You guys are so stupid. Like you don't, I guess you're too dumb to remember the last 8 rug pulls and failed HEX clones. Like, because I made sure not to publicly shame them or crap talk them because some portion of you idiots that are watching would FOMO bad things. Because I'm smart and I use the retard diode to protect you from yourselves, I don't tell you the specific names and URLs of ways for you to get your ass wrecked because you're so stupid you'll do it. But unfortunately, people punk the community. They come in here, they build goodwill, and then they shift you into their shitcoin. And then the shit goes to zero, and you never see those fuckers again. Like, for instance, there was a dude named HexJoker. Hexologist on-ramped him. Then he promotes a shitcoin that goes to zero. And then I guess he like disappears or something for a while. Then he comes back, and then he starts promoting a shitcoin again. And you're like, bro, didn't you just learn from the last one that you got everyone fucking destroyed on? Like, do you not remember that you just got everyone fucking wrecked? Why are you doing that?
Shit talk the community afterwards. You know,
yeah, like you got everyone wrecked. You promoted dog shit scam, and then like now you don't learn from it. Like fucking learn, right? Or like I just, dude, it's crazy to me. Like
it's interesting to see how far it's
it's wild to see it, and it's like people just don't learn, or they're just newbies or something. But you see some guys that have been here since day one, and they just keep falling for these new coins that kind of just keep coming out.
I think some part of these people are just degenerate gambler idiots, like, or they're happy to scam other people. If you're participating in a coin that's default end state is zero, you're just jacking other people for their money. If the default end state for your coin is it keeps going up, if you forget that your wallet was even yours, like Bitcoin. Right. Oh God, like I mined Bitcoin at 50 cents. I bought it at $30. It went down to 2, but guess what? Now it's 19K. So I mined it at 50 cents. Now it's 19,000. If I fell asleep, I woke up and did a 20,000x. No, more, 40,000x in that case. So like coins that are default alive, I feel are more respectable, more honorable. I would suggest them to my best friends. Shitcoins that default state is zero. Oh, but Richard, how do we know the difference? Bro, most shit does not do that well. Most shit sucks. Like most things in crypto suck. That's why I don't promote many things. So,
so what do you think on that subject, the ETH-W and ETH-F forks? There's HEX.
So, I mean, look, ETH-W, if it has, like the problem with like when I designed HEX, I had the opportunity to just go and make my own fork and launch it on my own fork. But the problem with having your own fork is you have low hash rate. If you have low hash rate, anyone can come at 51% attack you at will. And they could roll back the chain a whole shitload of blocks. So like they could make their own side parallel chain with the transactions that they wanted to submit into it and not the transactions that they didn't. And then one day surprise you with it and go, oh, look, the longest chain is now this one. And all of everyone's nodes will be like, oh, we're on the longest chain now. And it creates this giant rollback. And you're like, bro, rollbacks and blockchains aren't okay. That's the opposite of why blockchains exist. And so having a low hash rate chain, particularly one that has the same hash rate function as other larger coins, means that like people at will can just go 51 you. And so like, it's just, I don't know how to quantify the risk of someone 51% attacking that chain and how far they could roll it back, and is someone stealth mining their own side copy? I don't know how to quantify that risk. That's why minority hash rate, smaller, lower hash rate chains are dangerous. And that's why proof of stake is cool. I mean, so like with proof of stake, it's you don't have to worry about someone renting hash rate on nice hash and nuking you with a 51% attack, because the stake isn't for sale there, you know? And it's like HEX was the right choice. And so like Pulsechain versus ETHW, you're just like, I don't know how secure it is. And I don't know that you can know. So like, feel free to do your research on it. I just like how many people are mining Ethereum Classic that could just at will 51% attack ETHW with the same mining algorithm, because I think they all use ET hash. So it seems, I don't know how to quantify the risk.
Well, I mean, it happened to Ethereum Classic like 3 times in a month.
Yeah, tons of times, right?
Yeah, and it's the same hash algorithm. So like if you wanted to try and figure that chain out, you need to see how much hash rate they had, how much hash rate existed before the fork, where it went, and then like how much profit would there be in a 51%. And like there might even be other forms of attack that aren't 51% attacks that I haven't looked at proof of work attacks in so long that I may have just forgot, but I think that's the main one. Like there's other stuff called like eclipse attacks that I'm not exactly clear.
Yeah.
I don't have it memorized anymore.
There's the so on that, the proof of stake, proof of work, there was the guy that made the proof of work. I forgot what his name is now, but he said that when BNB rolled back their chain, he said, this is why we should have proof of work, because after you said
like,
that, now it's like you could roll it back.
Right. It's like, dude, anyone could roll your chain back depending on how much hash rate they have. And then also, okay, so let's look at the BNB hack, right? Would you prefer that the hacker keep $500 million or 150 million? It's your call.
Right.
So like, it's like, these are socially enforced networks always, regardless of proof of work or proof of stake. They're socially enforced networks every time. And it's like, you know, like the rollback that they did with the carbon vote in Ethereum with the DAO hacker back in 2016. I don't even remember how far back that was. I think probably. And so like, you know, would it have been better had the DAO hacker just got more money? And you're like, I don't know. You know, I don't know. Yeah. And then how did Ethereum do after that? Really good. It went really good, right? Like, so like you look at hindsight and you're like, yeah, that seemed like that decision worked out really well. It outperformed Bitcoin by a ton. It served as a great home and is still currently serving as a great home for HEX. And it's serving as a great thing to fork for Pulsechain. And like, yeah, that seemed to work out really well, you know?
Yeah. Yeah, I think that so really there's time will see. I guess we're gonna just have to see what happens, right? With
yeah, like I wish everyone, I mean, in general, like if there's a safe kind of airdrop, I like to tell everyone like, yo, go dump this free money and buy stuff you like, or not financial advice, but if you want to go dump your free money and buy something you like, there's an opportunity to do so. And I just don't know how to quantify the safety on that other chain. But like, I mean, if you move your coins to a new wallet and you're not worried about replay attacks and you've looked into it and they've like set the chain ID to prevent replay attacks, and like, if you're just dumping and you're using a real DApp that's not stealing your keys, and then like maybe you can dump, but then how do you get your money out? I guess you have to dox yourself to an exchange that lists both, because I don't think they have a working like. I don't want to take if it goes wrong for somebody. Like I don't want to take the risk. You know what I mean?
Right. Yeah.
Mhm.
And by the way, I'd prefer Pulsechain, just kick ass anyway. So like
exactly.
Yeah.
That's what I've been waiting, you know, like that's what I've been telling people. It's like I don't know enough about it. I don't want like it's not that I'm just not the coding guy. So why am I giving people
these are all technical questions. Like these are
Right.
Yeah.
Plus,
I would need to do my research, and I'm the expert. So, like, you would need to do your research.
Yeah.
Right. Well, we were always like, how big of a bummer would it be if for some reason somebody missed out on their Pulse copy? You know,
or
what I mean?
just got all their millions of dollars stolen from them, and you're
right.
The wrong
100 people.
That's it. You just lose everything. Like,
correct.
Yeah.
Yep. I think
I'm really proud of Hexicans never getting rugged or hacked or downtime or like. I love having a better product than everyone else. Hey, BSC just got hacked for $500 million. HEX, perfect and flawless operation. Hey, like constant and never-ending hacks and problems like everywhere all the time, and you're just like, HEX is perfect. It does exactly what it was designed to do every single day. Everyone makes interest, and that's another thing people don't look at. You're like, hey, HEX dipped 85 or 95, but guess what? People are making interest that whole time, and you don't see that on the chart. So, like, I love HEX. HEX is amazing.
It's true.
Yeah, we agree. We agree.
Yeah. You got any questions, Coffee?
Yeah, I had a question. So it's kind of about your social approach, right? I noticed a couple weeks ago you tweeted some kind of like old school Richard, like inspiring kind of self-help type of tweets that got, I think, a lot more likes than. Like, basically, are you finding like diminishing returns on the flashy outfits and all that stuff on social media?
Depends on the venue. So, like, if you follow me on Twitter, it's because you care about crypto and you don't care about all this other fashion crap.
Yeah.
If you follow me on YouTube, probably for crypto. If you follow me on Insta, you might be there for the fashion crap and the car crap.
Yeah, that's the place for that.
Like, yeah. And then, you know, when I meet people in IRL and they see my Insta and it's like, oh, you've got 250,000 followers and you don't follow anyone and you're just dripping in like the most insane expensive crap, a follow and a message. You know what I mean?
Right.
And that's really useful, man. So you have to look at this from my perspective. I designed the world's best performing asset with flawless operation, and no one gave a fuck at all. No one fucking cared.
Yeah.
Like, okay, I raised $27 million for charity. No one gave a fuck.
Yeah.
And you're like, but like if I roll up in the Rolls Royce, people give a fuck, and it costs so much less. And so like there's just. Or like with girls, man, when I roll out in a $3,000 purse and they know what that shit costs and they want it and I have it and they don't. And they're like, oh, what do you do? You know, you're like, yeah. So I'm rotating my tactics for what is effective and pray God, like if there's some fucking better way, I'm ready. Like I don't look forward to putting on, I was wearing 2 purses today. Actually, I could show it to you. I was wearing purses in a holster formation, so you could like
double
shoot
guns.
McGavin like left and right.
Yeah.
The trick was to like. Anyway, you got to cross them in the back. There's a lot of geometry you got to do to like get it right to get your dual crystal purses at.
Yeah.
But it was like murdering. Like people loved it. It was fucking like it's like, dude, what is this? What are you? The matching Prada crystal shoes, hat. Dual wheeled bags. Like the only thing that was missing was the cod piece because I don't have a crystal cod piece. I'll work on it. And like you gotta find your way to break through the noise. Some dudes get jacked as fuck. It works for them. They break through. You know, some girls get fake boobs. Some guys just get really rich. Some dudes do the exotic car stuff. Some dudes do the hippie crap, like the touchy-feely hippie crystals, resonance. It's all meant to be, man. Like, do you want to come over to my place?
Some Reiki.
I could do that. I could talk like an idiot fucking retard if I had to, right? Like if I was rewarded enough, I'd be like, hey guys, like because if you get blown enough and the chicks reward you enough for talking like that, you're gonna talk like that for that's it.
That's like forever.
What's your
Yeah,
sign,
it's
bro?
a reset button. This is how you reset a dude's life. You're like, and then like now his personality
That's all it takes
forever. It's
It's
like if
in the
a guy
Bible.
gets laid in a certain shirt, dude, that's his go-to shirt. He's like, damn it, dude.
This is what the
Where's
ladies
my
like.
lucky shirt? Like, yeah. You're like,
That's
dude,
true. It is
like
true.
she was just horny. It's not about your shirt, man. Like,
It's got to be fun too to watch
Lucky
people
shirt.
get so upset. I feel like right now,
it
like
depends. It depends on whether I've got security with me. Like sometimes people get spicy. They ask you, they're like, "Are you here alone?" You're like, "Why you want to know? What's up?
Wow.
Are you mad? Like, you don't like what I'm wearing?" It really depends on where you are, man. Like some people are hate. It depends. Like, so if a guy just got rejected a bunch of times and then he sees me doing well, he's gonna hate so much. Bro.
yeah, he's
And
gonna
I
mad at you.
understand that. I would be the same way. Like if I just blew out like 5 times and some other dude's slang, I'm like, "You fucking asshole, I hate you." Like
Yeah.
I'm a human, right?
I like
So-
that voice.
Like, yeah, dude, like,
That's the Bitcoin Maxi voice.
it is.
Oh my gosh.
We
That's it.
fucking cucked their
11K,
gains.
no way.
They must be so mad we're still up like I don't know what 70, 80, 100x versus their
Right.
stuff. Something I
Oh my
don't know,
God.
dude.
It's
You
amazing.
could Google it and look it up, but it's just like okay. Imagine being a Bitcoin maxi. Ethereum launches. You can trade 1 Bitcoin for 2,000 Ethereum, and now you can trade it for 12 Ethereum. And you're like, hey, dude, you used to be able to get 2,000 Ethereum for a Bitcoin. Now you can get 12. How stupid are you guys? And how much cope and sieve do you guys have to try and make up that difference? Like,
It's not about
no.
the gains anymore, haven't you heard? Now it's just about
Dude,
virtue
I
signaling.
like it when Pomp removed all reference to Bitcoin
Oh
from
my
anything
gosh.
anywhere and
It
still
still
acts like it didn't
sells
happen.
bell-
You're like,
bells.
bro, you suck and you still suck. And it seems like you're gonna suck forever, dude. Oh, here's another thing. Why are assholes that all they do is fucking just talk shit, never invented anything, never had a fucking big company, never hired anyone, never innovated, never did a fucking useful thing with their life, but they just like they either interview people, sorry not to be mean guys, or they fucking like
Hey.
you know, like
We get it.
like
It's like
why,
they never
why
had a
am I
hard
put
job.
on the same so like it's like why are these guys getting listened to? They're fucking losers. Like they've never
Yeah.
like
I saw someone's Twitter
Pomp
bio the other
shilling
day.
goddamn Bitcoin pizza that you couldn't even pay for fucking pizza with Bitcoin. You're just like, what the fuck? What? Why are we listening to the pizza guy? Like, you guys suck. Well, why are we listening to the guy that
Remember,
bought the
Richard, I
top
bought
and
the
sold
first HEX
bottom?
pizza.
Like, yeah, you
The bar is
still
really
wrecked.
low.
You
I
knew you were gonna
agree.
get wrecked when you did
Yeah,
that,
no,
like-
no. I know what you mean.
How
I know
much
what
is
you mean,
that
'cause
pizza
it's-
now?
Oh, it's
much?
Why am I, as a
think it's about
fucking
10
god among men
80
having to deal with retards like it? I hate it.
I saw
You go
someone's
on
Twitter bio
TV
the
and you're
other
like,
day. It
hey,
was
what's
like,
this guy's famous for? No one knows.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
So, okay, I'll give you an example, right? The community is going to be haterish about this. You know what? Maybe I'll be tactical. There's no reason to blow it out. Again, like, if all you have done is like talk to people or interview people, like, okay, like what has Pomp done? What is McCormack done?
been on
What
TV,
have all
bro.
these fucking retarded
Yeah.
fuckers have done? Like, you're like, guys, you haven't done anything. You're losers.
Yeah.
And what, you have sponsors? Is that like you punt companies to get you money so that you can feed their fucking your listeners to their meat grinder of Forex scams advertising on your YouTube channel, or of fucking binary options scams advertising on your YouTube channel, or of altcoins that are going to zero, or of Luna, which went to zero, or to Celsius, which everyone fucking is got all their money locked into, or like these dudes are scumbags. And you're just like, why am I the person that retired 20 years ago, gave 27 million for charity, owns the world's largest diamond, has a Red Bull sized penis? Fuck you guys listening at home. I'm bringing it back just for this show. Okay. Sorry if your parents are listening.
Which one? There's
Sorry.
three
No, it's
different
all right.
guys.
I got red.
There's,
I got
It's
Red
anatomy.
Bulls up here lined up.
It's
I got Red
natural. It's
Bulls lined
anatomy.
up.
Yeah.
The
And
people
like,
want to know.
Yeah. Yeah. I'm the opposite, by the way. I've got like a little tiny piano. So,
Turn it sideways, bro.
You've taken it.
Go
You've
sideways
taken
with
all
it.
of my
Piece of
size.
pasta.
fucking woodpecker it sideways. Maybe that
Yeah.
works, dude.
I have to yell
Or
into
just
it.
team up with a
Hello!
friend. Team up with a friend, bro.
Oh,
Sharing is caring. Fraudage. Anyway, don't Google that. I know a lot of shit. Don't Google docking or fraudage. Definitely do not.
Or
Google
lemon
those.
party.
Yeah,
Yep.
lemon part of that one. I
There's a worse one I'm not
screamed
gonna
that
say.
one at the.
I know. I know. YTMND.
The birthday.
Or never mind.
So
So what I'm doing is, one, I hate when people yell at me for doing stuff that's like working, right? Like my numbers are going up. You know what? My numbers went down one day because I linked to HEX postcards. So there's a Telegram called HEX postcards where those guys, they like send postcards for HEX everywhere, and they might even do
Awesome.
Pulsechain too. I haven't looked. I love that, right? Like, cool guys, like you're making the world a better place. Like, that's great. But then somebody in there like did some fundraise thing the wrong way, and I'm just like, oh god. And then it just pissed everyone off. And then like I dropped 2K followers over it. I'm like, dude, fuck. Like, I lost followers because you fucked up. Like, you know, like one, don't fuck up. But I don't have time to inspect everything I retweet or everything that I like, you know. And so the community gives me a heads up, and I'm like, you know, I rotate and make things better. And it's just like, I don't know what I could be doing better. Like, it's working. One day, Pulsechain is going to come out, and everyone's going to be happy, and we just need to wait for it. And this is the same shit that happened when HEX launched, man. It's the same thing. Yeah. Literally. We just have to wait.
For HEX. It was like 2 years.
I have one idea for you, Richard. I have one idea. And it's when you go buy all this outrageous stuff, you should do a vlog about it, and then like people get to go on the journey with you and see where you get to go, because people like seeing people buy $1 billion stuff.
Issues, I would live stream everything, dude.
Well, I know, but I'm not saying live stream.
How magical would that be?
I'm saying vlogs. Like you post it after you're like, if you go to France, or you know, when you went to England and stuff, and you have somebody following you around with a camera, you get it edited. You're already home. You're not in that place, and then they edit it.
You'd be surprised. They don't let you use cameras in these places, bro. These high fashion places, like they don't let you use cameras. So I shoot like video after I leave. So like I've got a lot of stuff here you guys haven't seen. Like,
because I would watch a Richard vlog. I would watch a Richard vlog.
And it would be pretty cool. And I've got all this, I've got all this stuff in boxes that I want to do unboxing video, but like I also so there are some things I could do better. One, well, where's the posts on Richard Hart's YouTube channel? Like, bro, like I just did so many interviews, but they didn't make it to my channel. Well, there's a lot of people that may just follow me on YouTube, may not follow me on other channels, that would probably love to see that content. Hey, Hexo, why don't you fix that, bro? Yeah, you know what I mean? Go fix that, man. Yeah.
you want me to rip their videos and then post it on yours?
I would ask for permission and maybe color shift it or edit it, like to make sure that it doesn't trigger like a dupe algo problem or whatever. But
all right, yeah.
I mean, you could like
I'll probably be all right with it now.
I think worst case scenario, if you get hit with dupe filter, you're just going to be demonetized. And since I don't use monetization anyway, it is, you know, like whatever.
Yeah. Well, I seen somebody recently copyright strike somebody with that. So
sure, well, be careful, man. Like, you know, don't blow out my channel, dog. Please.
Yeah, I don't want to. That's a lot of responsibility, man.
Yeah, don't blow out my channel, man.
No pressure.
I put a lot of work into that, dude. Like,
I know. That's what I'm saying.
I can only imagine. Yeah.
But yeah,
like
I mean,
3x your followers.
But at least measure it. At least like link to it in the comment section. So there's like a community tab. At least link to the streams in the community tab. Like that latest Michael. That dude like watched 8 hours of my videos to prep for the stream. Like
yeah, it was good. It was a good one.
And he was smart. I was like, damn. Like, yo, cool, man.
Yeah, it's probably hooked now.
When do you know when the Highest of Stakes movie is coming out?
Should be the end of the year. I mean, so the last update on that was that, I mean, the movie's totally done. And the only things that are changeable and are being changed are the graphics in between scenes. If there's like text, you know, that gets prettied up.
Right.
And then the 40-piece orchestra score thing. And then that's it. Like the movie's done, right? Like it's just a little bit of sound stuff, a little bit of graphic stuff, the film and all that, it's done. Totally. So
Cool.
Yeah, they're working to sell it to the places.
Are you happy that was?
Movies.
Are you happy the filming's over?
I'm very happy with the film. Yeah, man, it ate a lot of my time, and like it's actually work. Like
I can imagine.
And then everything you shoot never gets used. So you shoot 30 hours and you use 1. And I'm like, there's a lot of not me in the movie, like I'm not even sure how much screen time I have in the movie about me, but it's not, I mean, my gut feels, it feels like 20% is me, but I'm probably wildly wrong. And the director's probably gonna, if he hears this, yell at me and be like, "Hey, man, like, you're in here a lot," and like whatever.
No, yeah, I get it.
But without a stopwatch, it's like very emotional and subjective. Like trying to, you know what it is actually. So like, I already lived it, and even if I didn't live it, I know the content of the stuff I'm saying so well that my brain just shortcuts it and just like deletes it, and it's like, yeah, we didn't know that. And like zones out. But then the stuff I hear from all the other people I'd never heard before, I think it just weights heavier on my like timer. And so I think my brain like issues it more merit. And then I think my brain issues the people that aren't me more attention because they're more notable, because I don't already know what they're going to say. I already know what I'm going to say because I said it. Yeah. And I've probably said it a bunch of times before. So I'm probably not the best guy to measure how much I'm in my own movie, but you guys with your stopwatches at home, I'm sure you will.
Ready?
Yeah.
So exactly. You talked about a new exchange recently. Are you still looking for a new exchange?
Yeah, it's like I want one, but people hit me with weird like responses. They're like, "Yeah, man, I got a platform." I'm like, "Do you have money transmitter license?" No. Well, then how do people send money? Well, they can't. You're like, well, that doesn't help what I'm trying to do, So
have you heard about the team that's making the kind of a similar thing to like TUSD, but on Pulsechain?
Yeah, I'm gonna talk to them. It's like a lot of obfuscation, Like, why am I gonna pump your guys' stable so that you can make all the interest on everyone's deposits, and then like, why did I do that for you exactly? Well, we could just bridge. I mean, yes, it's nice but like, why wouldn't I just like, they issued USDC on Tron and a bunch of other chains, so why not just ask those guys? And then why would I send someone to you guys instead of them? And like, why would I do that? Tell me, And so and then I'm like, so I'm going to have a chat with those dudes, but I hate when someone hits me with like buzzword salad, PDF, like obfuscated, like, dude, this is really not hard. You take the money and you give them the stuff, and you have a license that says you can. And I don't need to hear about your new innovative, like, no, just take their money and give them stuff. Like, thanks. It just, a lot of people just try and inject this complexity, and it leads to attack surface and edge cases, and just like the stuff I build tends to work really well because I'm not a slave to the fancy shiny new thing, right? I like stuff that I know works. Oh wait, by the way, not a slave to the fancy shiny new thing.
Contract or no contract?
Actually, hold on. I might be slightly enslaved to shiny.
Well, I think you said like you said before, it's a fraction of your net worth. All of that stuff,
Yeah.
I think that if you're, because a lot of people try to compete with you, I've seen in the HEX community, and
can you imagine if like
don't do that?
You weren't retired 20 years, and then you could have bought a 95% dip, and instead you bought anything else, really?
Right.
Like if crypto tends to go up 3 and down 1. We're in a down 1. Oh, and here's your good news, guys. That down 1, the timer is basically run out. So let's measure it. Now look, is this set in stone? No. Is it really useful to know? Why, yes, it is. Who's the one that told you? The Richard Hart, God among something, man.
Bunch of other dudes.
Well, while you're on
Dudes.
that,
God among dudes.
I've got a quick question for you, and a lot of people have been hitting me up about it, about the sacrifices on the Pulsechain and PulseX. They say that the websites are still up and that we should take them down. Like what? What? People are
hey
still
guys, pro tip. What? Okay, let's have a little reminder here, everyone. Okay, when people sacrifice their money, what are they sacrificing it for? To prove they believe in freedom of speech, to prove they believe in freedom of movement. Okay. Now, what does that have to do with anything else? Do you know what I'm saying? Like,
I'm laughing because I've heard you say it maybe 1,000 times in the past. Like,
right.
It's like,
well, I've made fun of people.
Sacrifice, no expectations.
Yeah. And you're like,
I've made fun of people for still sacrificing because they're just not in the know. We get in trouble for laughing, and people are hating on me because they're like, well, if the sacrifice address wasn't still up or the sacrifice website, and it's like, oh, okay.
It's like saying like someone stabs himself and you're like, it was the knife's fault. Like
they didn't do enough research.
Didn't sell knives.
It's like, I have to believe that is an extremely small number of people with extremely small values is my gut feel on that. Yeah, if you don't want to just give your money away to support free speech, don't.
Right.
Just don't. Like, I don't. It would be like, take down your donation address, Hexo, because people are accidentally sending you money. So no one can post addresses anymore. You guys are you guys cracked the code, and there's no more crypto because you just proved crypto by randomly sending your money places. Like,
all right.
Well, I want to know. I've got a question about what do you think is going to happen in terms of price parity on Pulsechain with HEX? I know you can't make forward-looking statements. What do you think about that?
Well, I mean, like, it's as simple as like, what are people going to buy and what are people going to sell? So like, it's if they start, like, in a hypothetical world, if they started with the same liquidity, it would solely be a function of people's buying and selling, except for if fees are more expensive on one and cheaper on another, then you would expect there to be slightly inferior performance on the more expensive chain, unless people really cared, and then there would be a lot of price difference. It's really up to people buying and selling. And you know, with HEX, like, anyone can move the price up a lot and anyone can move the price down a lot. Luckily, historically, it's been massively up. But, you know, that's the feature set. Like, it's the fact that if you don't want dips, then there has to be a bunch of bids. And if there's a bunch of bids, well, those are guys that didn't just make new all-time high prices by pushing up the ask, by eating liquidity on the ask. And so, like, if you want things that do maximum possible upside performance, it requires market buys. Market buys move the price higher. Limit buys do not, unless you're using a limit as a market, which, you know, for this example, is silly. But you can set a limit higher than market, and it will execute up there. And you guys need to be super careful with that, because if you fat finger and set your limit wrong, it will just jack you for your money, and it will execute. And like, if you're using a platform that doesn't warn you, you'll just lose a lot of money. So you got to be careful with those limit orders. Some platforms will warn you, some won't. And I think some will warn you intermittently. So good luck with that. So like, I don't know what people are going to do. I don't know. I don't know whether they dump the Ethereum one and pump the Pulse one. I don't think they're going to dump the Pulse one to pump the Ethereum one. But how do I know? Do you know what I mean? Like, there's so many people in crypto that speak with such great certainty when they don't know anything about anything. And I let the market teach me, right? Like, I don't know. Let's see, right?
I say that all the time.
So I don't know why people are so certain, and then they're always wrong. And you're like, you just stop being wrong all the time by, like, maybe, you know.
Well, speaking of that, I've got another question on certainty. So you're sticking to your 11K and pray Bitcoin call, but what about inflation? Does that I mean,
Yes.
is the purchasing power is now down, right? So
Yep.
is 11K now like the 15, 14K equivalent, or
Backwards?
Back to your...
You go lower. You go lower. Not higher.
Really?
Like
Oh.
8K somewhere in there, 6 to 8.
Oh
Or you
shit!
think lower,
Are
lower
you-
than that.
Is that true?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Fuck.
Dang.
What do you think pray meant? Like,
Yeah. All right.
Yeah.
I didn't
Fair
just
enough,
I didn't
fair enough.
slap it in there for a laugh. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
It's
Well, it rhymes.
it's because if
that it does.
yes, you could go deeper than the normal traditional cyclical 85% dump in Bitcoin for the same reason that everything else is dumping. But what you have to remember is that if everything else is dumping and what you have dumps, it actually cancels. So if your crypto dumps in half and the house you want to buy dumps in half, in house terms, you broke even. Now, if you were sitting in fiat and houses dumped in half, you just doubled up on houses and crypto if crypto dumped in half. And so it's really, the reason I point this out is like we've had cyclical 85% drops multiple times, multiple cycles in Bitcoin during periods where rates were nearly always going down. And so there is a chance that now that money is becoming more expensive, which almost never happens. It almost never happens. But it's happening now. Watches are going down. Houses are going down. Every other currency except the dollar is going down. Crypto is going down. Stock market's going down. Might have already said that one. You know, you could exceed the 85% downside target. But even if you did, like I would still be comfortable longing. Not financial advice. Not financial advice.
Not here on this.
Okay, are you listening?
Never.
I would still feel comfortable longing cyclical known good targets instead of being like, this time's different. And then it just does exactly what you thought. And you're like, damn, missed the bottom. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Because like, if you miss the bot, like, so let's say you do a 90, like, okay, let's do some brain theory crafting here. And by the way, all you guys that are like tuned out because, Rich is not going to tell us about Pulsechain, you're missing out on this madness that I'm sharing with you that I don't have to, that I could sell for millions and millions and millions of dollars that I'm giving to you for free.
This will be on my Hexos only channel. Hexo fans only channel.
God.
Next to the feet.
Yeah, my feet, and then Richard's calls right next to it.
Jesus Christ. Oh my God. Nah. So like, if you don't buy the 85% dip and you wait for the 95% dip, which may never come, then instead of getting for your $100, so if you buy an 80, let's be specific with numbers. So let's say you buy Bitcoin at 10K because it's a nice round number, and you deploy 100 grand. How many Bitcoin does it get you? Does it get you 1,000 Bitcoin? No. Someone do this math. 100 grand divided by 10 grand, you get 10 Bitcoin. Cool.
10.
Okay.
Nope.
So you got your 10 grand, you got your 10 Bitcoin with your 100 grand because you bought a 10K. This is just napkin math, right? It's 11K in pray. It's not 10K in pray. So now let's say instead you try to like time it and you wait for a 90% dip instead of an 80% dip. So now Bitcoin is 0.9x. It's let's call it 70K top, or 0.1x at 70K top. So now it's 7K. So now you buy your Bitcoin at 7K instead of 10K. So what's 100K into 7K? Yes.
Good luck. 10, 13.
14.28. Okay. But now you're getting 14 Bitcoin to 10 instead of 10 Bitcoin. So the difference between buying, and by the way, don't buy Bitcoin is trash. So just don't buy it. It's garbage. But we're using it for example's sake, just to talk about the difference between buying an 85% dip and buying a 90% dip. So buying a 90% dip, you're getting 40% more coins. Now, what if you miss the dip? So like, how much do you want to try and play this time? It's different, and try and buy a 95 or a 90% dip. And let's, for fun, let's do the 95 too. So now you're buying at 0.05 of 70K. So now you're buying at 3,500. So now you're going to get like 3 times the coins. So you get 30 Bitcoin instead of 10. This would have been so much easier, by the way, to just be like, there was an easier way to do this math.
All right.
So like basically, the trick to use to do this math really easily without having to bust out the calculator is, if you put in 100 grand and you lost 85, it leaves you with 15. If you put in 100 grand, you lost 90, it leaves you with 10. If you put in 100 grand, you lost 95, it leaves you with 5. And that's your ratio, 15, 10, 5. Mm-hmm. And that gets you from 85, 90, 95 dips. So the trick's to invert it. So, if you can get a 95% dip instead of an 85% dip, you have 3 times the coins. But if it never get it, then because like Ethereum is 85, like Ethereum did an 85% dip, and I just still don't believe it's the bottom. So like, you can get 3 times the coins on a 95% dip, and I just do you want to buy the fake bottom or the real bottom? And like, right. I see. I mean, have you looked at the grayscale discount?
Yeah,
it's like making new all-time highs regularly. It's like, so it's at last I looked, it was like 36-37% down. And we still haven't seen any of those. We still haven't seen Celsius get wrapped up. We still haven't seen Gox coins come out. We still haven't seen Finex coins come out. We still haven't seen Ross Ulbricht coins come out. We still haven't even done 1 year of bear market from the top yet.
Yeah. And the one before last.
So like, I don't think it's the bottom, guys. Like that, and they're still raising interest rates, and they're predicted to raise interest rates to twice what they are now. So like, why is this the bottom right now? It's not, right, in my opinion. So not like HEX might have bottomed, it's going sideways. But because look, we were decorrelated.
Yeah. We led the market.
We might still be decorrelated, and it's just bad timing coincidence.
Well, like you said earlier, if you're staked, then you're doing actually way better than a 95%.
Yeah, I wonder what's the math like on a 95% drop with 38% interest. I mean, what's the
right?
I don't know. I'm not good at that.
So like grayscale right now is like 36. Okay. It's an all-time high again. So grayscale discount 36%.
Oh, 36.
So like, I just don't see Wall Street that used to buy at a 20% premium all the time being like, oh look, there's like a free 50% profit over here with the counterparty that we usually prefer. I don't see that just being left on the table. Now there may be some other red herring kind of corporate insider crap that we don't know about that may make this less attractive. And I don't know whether it's other competing ETFs but even in that case, like they're trying to turn this into an ETF, like they really are trying. So like, I'm not saying that this is the only indicator, but I've given you so many confluences. You haven't been in a bear year yet. They are raising rates. This grayscale premium is here. None of those other coins came out yet. I do not think this is the bottom. And people are still, like, NFTs haven't gone to real zero yet. There's still a little bit of money left. I want to see them go to real, true, negative, whatever Kelvin. Like you have to, like, you're using advanced techniques to suck out the last energy of the last electron of that stupid, like,
so I mean, this is the first time we've seen a recession in crypto. So I mean, it is kind of uncharted territory, especially now, and with the qualitative tightening. The first time
we've ever dude?
Seen it, really, right?
It's a cool story, bro. I like that story. I am not falling for this time is different shit. I don't care.
Okay.
Like, all right. Like it's just like if it does extra dip, back up the trucks. You'd be selling some. You'd be like, "Hey, y'all want to buy a Rolex?" You know what I mean? So we went past Pray. I pray these Rolexes sell good. You know what I mean? Like, like
for ammo.
Hey, who wants to buy a Richard Hart Rolex? Because it's a looking good dip right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah. So where would you see that in Bitcoin? A good dip, like that's
Bitcoin
where
sucks.
you'd be
I'm
like,
never buying it.
Okay, so
Bitcoin
well, I know,
crap.
but we're just throwing it out there because we know Bitcoin sucks. But so 95% dips. I think I got what you're saying. 95% dips are really good buys.
Well, bro, like historically, like what coin with product market fit dips more than 95?
Right.
I mean, let's go look. Like, let's go look at Doge here. That's been around a long time.
Yeah, it's probably a few.
I mean, I didn't pull these numbers out of my ass. Like, these are known. It's been so long since I've done first primary research again. But like, let's go check.
Let's see.
Yeah, I guess the cool thing about if you're wrong about the bottom, nobody really cares because prices go up and everyone's happy.
Everyone cares about everything I say, dude. like
two
there's a lot of
purses.
haters that like really want me to be wrong about something for once.
Yeah.
They're super duper mad. They're super mad. Right. Like they're really upset that I'm right and they're wrecked.
You were like 2 days off and people were like, nope. See, it was 2 days off.
Yeah, right.
I had to draw on the chart. I'm like, this is the part where I was right. And then like this the part you talking about right here, dog. See this here?
Yeah.
This your argument right here. Stupid people, man. Stupid. All right, so I'm pulling up Doge. Like, man, give me a better chart, bro.
Let's see.
I think Trax has had Doge the longest, dude. I got 2014 Doge back here, so that seems like a long time. I hope that's long enough. So 2014 Doge. These are pretty brutal dips. Oh my god. I'm just measuring it for y'all. Looking like a Halloween ghost with the white screen, I bet.
It's all right.
Is that why we're here? See, you know how long it took me to move the camera around to hide my neck fat? It took so long, bro. I'm like, please, God. So the camera's like up in the sky now.
You're bringing it back for Thanksgiving?
Fat girl selfies right now, man. I'm like fat girl Tinder selfies, right? What's up, XO? How it is, bro?
It was crazy seeing you with the beard again in the intro. I was like, oh man, look at that beard.
Bro, I needed to drop the age, man. I used to get called fat all the time, and I get called old. I'm like, fine, I can shave. Like, that's easy. And I weigh like 1 ounce less. So check this out. 2014 to 2015, Doge dropped 96.31% over 470 days. That's real damn close to 95 in my book, bro. So let's measure the next one. Next, dip Baroni. I'm on the weekly chart here, by the way, because we're talking pretty long time frames. The double top, really? Lol. 403.053. Okay, that's a little bit taller. Grab that one. 84% over 112 days in 2017. Now, look, there's an example for you. Okay. Did you get a 95% dip in Doge? I'm looking at the Trex chart weekly because it goes way back. Did you get a 90% dip to buy? No, you got left behind. And then what did it do? Okay, let me show you what it did. If you didn't buy the Doge 2017, and look, I'm not signed by Doge, okay? It's just an altcoin I'm researching. All right? I don't suggest it.
Yeah. DYO.
For y'all stupid people listening. Okay, so now I'm going to tell you what happens if you don't buy the dip and then it goes up and leaves your ass behind. So 2017 Doge dipped 83.88% over 112 days. I'm on the weekly chart, so it's like a little 3-day rounding, maybe one way or the other. And then it went up 28x in the next 112 days. So since you didn't get to buy the 90, you didn't get to buy the 95, you didn't even really get to buy the 85. This is 83.88. You missed the 28x. Now you sad. And guess what? it never dipped back there again.
Yeah.
Your limit order to buy would never have ever gotten filled. Ever. Never, ever, 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 ever. And you would have been left behind forever. You'd be like the guy that sold $1,300 Bitcoin. Like, okay, there was this like theory that you would always retest the old high. And so like Bitcoin topped at 13, let's call it 1377 in 2014 maybe. And then it went up to 20K. It never came back to 1377. It only went to 3K. Those people never got filled and never retested it. They never got to rebuy the retest. There was never a retest. And Ethereum, like, way did that, like, even more. Like, Ethereum never even came close to its old, like, 2014 stuff. Yeah. So if you get left behind, you get left behind hard. So this is a look at the Doge chart, the Bitcoin chart, the Ethereum chart. Imagine, look, you sold the top in 2014 on Bitcoin. I'll go check that date. Let me check it real quick.
We got.
By the way, you can use ad block to stop TradingView from keeping advertising to you all the time. Just keep blocking every little spot. Block the pop up, then block the thing that doesn't let you click the screen, then block the next thing that doesn't click the screen, then block the next thing that doesn't let you click the screen.
Pretty annoying.
And then you're clean.
Oh, okay.
It's like 4 blocks. Richard, aren't you rumored to be a billionaire? Bro, I'm cheap, man. You know what I'm saying?
Me too.
Cheap.
Me too.
Okay.
You mean you haven't bought WinRAR yet?
You know what I mean?
You're like, you have too much.
I never
too
bought
much money
WinRAR.
to be looking at these.
Bro.
Hey, Richard, thank you for helping to save my life. The only Juanito is throwing that out there. Thank you for the 20.
Hey, my pleasure, man. My pleasure. All right. So, like, why am I looking at Bitcoin again? Oh, was it 2014? When it
2014.
Yes.
It was December of 2013. So, 2014. It's like, 1 week off, whatever. So, good brain, Richard.
Yeah. We got another question. Hey, RH, what did the devs learn from the ETH proof of stake consensus? Are we forking ETH proof of stake consensus or staying with the BSC proof of stake? Will new work be merged to public testnet this year?
Public.
Public.
I ain't telling you nothing, dog.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay.
Like, I'm done. I'm like,
he's done.
When do I want to say anything? No, I don't. Y'all burnt me, man. Like, last time I told y'all something, y'all burnt me up. You burnt me up.
Get it.
Yeah.
I don't like it. I don't like getting burnt up because, like, I just told you the best I could tell you. Like, Y'all,
I forgot how you
out when it's out.
Forgot how you released Hex, but I was there beforehand, but I just don't remember if you came out like a week before or like what was it? It was
2 weeks. It was because it was like the 2 week notice thing. You wanted people to have enough time to get out of exchanges.
Oh, the Bitcoin, the free claim.
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. Okay.
Hey, Bitcoiners, y'all ain't getting no free policy. You not.
Is that
y'all acted real nasty, didn't you?
Rude.
Yeah, that was one of the big things with the, we asked Kyle about that, and he said that it was a lot of time with Hex that you guys spent on doing that, and it really didn't have the what you guys.
We
thought
don't know. You never know, man.
Yeah,
well, I know we ain't getting the listings, and I know we
Right.
I mean,
nobody was nice.
I'm happy not to hook them up. Like,
yeah.
Sorry, we're hooking up with the Ethereum dudes with the biggest airdrop in history. They were nice, not the nicest, but nicer,
Yeah, yeah.
True. So if you didn't get this 2017 Doge play here dropped 84% over 112 days, pumped 28x, dropped after those. So it was weird that like dump for 112, pump for 112, same amount of days. Interesting. So now if we look at this drop here, this did bear market for 805 days. That's a long time, bro. That's a long time. That's 2.5 years, right?
Yeah.
2 years, call it.
That would suck.
So it did too. Well, really, in the real world, 2 years ain't nothing. But in crypto, 2 years feel like eternity.
Yeah.
So this dropped 92% over 2 years. And then guess what it did? Oh, wait, no. It dropped more. I didn't grab this candle right. Yeah, 92.84. So did you get a 95% drop? No. but you did get a 90. Okay, and boy, did it rip up after that. I mean, man, this is like a good pump right here. I'm gonna measure this one out, and this looks like a good pump to Richard. Let's see it.
556.
I'm not telling you to buy Doge, y'all. Okay, this is past. Okay, you're not in the past. You're in the present now. Just so you're clear.
Elon Musk
the
already
world's
shilled
richest man already shilled it. He's done been shilled. Okay. It did a. Okay, I mean it's not as good as I thought, but like it did 550x. Not bad.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean,
I could live with that with Hex now if it did.
Right, like, yeah, 550x. It's not bad, and it did that over 400. Oh, here's what's funny. Y'all think this is funny? It did it in 420 days.
Wow.
420, blaze it, Elon. Well played, sir. Well played. Yeah, so like, you know, if you put your limit at negative 95 and you missed it, oh, you missed your 550x. and it like, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And now, like this dip that we have now still didn't come down to 2014 low or to a high. The 2014 high is still like 4 or 5x or no, like, well, okay, I'll give you a specific measurement here. The 2018 high, sorry, to where we are at the lowest of the dip was still a 3x. It's still 3x higher. You would still take a 66% drop to get there. And I'll give you a more specific drop since I rounded it a little bit. To drop from the lowest point the Doge has been to so far, it would need to drop. No, it can't be. What?
99.6.
No.
Okay.
60. It needed to drop 62%. I said 66. Good brain.
Oh, I thought you meant like the starting price. Okay.
No, like right.
Like if it dropped all the way down to the where it started.
Well, this is the thing is like this has no developers, basically, no tech, basically. It's just a JPEG change. Like they forked Litecoin, forked Bitcoin, Dogecoin, forked Litecoin. It's a fork of a fork, and it's basically a logo change. And what did you get with your logo change? Well, you got a 550x over a year and a half.
Yeah.
Not bad. It's not the 10,000 hex that Hex did, but you know, whatever. And so this is me analyzing an altcoin to try and guess, like, you know, how much dip can you expect in an alt, and what happens if you miss it, you know? And so in this particular case, if you set your bid at 95 dip, and you only got 93, you missed a 550x, and you're super sad now.
Yeah.
So, and it never came back to the 2018 price, and it would need to drop 66% from its lowest point, which is not even at right now. It's about 50% higher, or 20% higher. Yeah. So like for altcoins, it seems like this didn't even drop. It never dropped 95, but one time. It dropped one time. From 2014 to 2015, it did 96 instead of 95. Yeah. And it never did it again. It never did another 95. Dogecoin never dropped 95 again. And this is on the weekly chart on Trex, because I think that was like the oldest one that was easy for me to remember. I don't feel like brute forcing to see what the oldest Dogecoin chart is.
I think so we got a question.
Old, like,
forked HEX USDC pairs all got robbed on ETHW by people using ETHW to buy piles of USD for pennies. Will harvested USDC on Pulse be used to prevent that?
Bro, I don't understand what the hell you just said. Why don't y'all tell me my head wasn't in the frame, man? You know I'm looking at charts, like.
That's all right.
Look at charts, man.
You're good. Well, harvested
half
USDC.
My head in the frame, like, hey, Richard Hart here.
We're like, yes, please continue.
Live stream,
it keeps going with the hot Halloween episode. We go with the headless Richard Hart.
You guys, just my torso is here to talk to you. You like my Fendi shirt?
Yeah,
very nice.
Great. It's great. By the way, Hex Kong, thank you for the $100. Hey, bros, Richard just want to let you know that every single hater interviewer's question about Where does the yield come from? Just means the inflation interest from the contract.
Yeah, correct.
Yeah.
It comes from the
CZ
same place yield at your bank gets theirs.
Nope.
It comes from the same place Bitcoin miners comes from. It comes from the same place Ethereum miners come from. It comes from the same place Ethereum stakers comes from. It comes from like same place, bro. Like,
CZ, thank you for the 100. Hexo, please give this to Hex Nurse from me. She needs a spa day. Okay. Thank you guys.
I like how
for all the
I like how the
donations.
computer just keeps changing my face's tone with the screen behind me.
It's kind of
As this thing like changes color, it
Oh,
changes
yeah,
my
yeah.
face.
I'm watching
Like,
it.
I
Yeah.
noticed
It's really
that.
white right now. Now it's
Like
really
getting
red.
Now it's getting redder. Yeah.
We got
Is
we
it
got
green now?
it's a little
Light
bit
again?
lighter. It's warm.
It's a little funny.
Happy early birthday, Richard. Thanks for everything. I hope you had a
Oh.
chance to see a post I did that has almost 1,000 folks liked and over 200 retweets. I from mostly folks outside the community. They want to hear you on Spaces. He's talking about
Okay.
there's lots of people that
Just do more spaces.
yeah, in different communities that and I think you're killing it with the Spaces because you do vampire attack other people's communities with that. I mean, there's lots of guys that they see Tone Vays get up and
freeing
go
the enslaved from the stupidity
Yeah.
of their
In a
current
cool
masters,
way.
then yes.
In a
yeah,
good
yeah.
way.
No,
That's
I
true,
mean, you're
yeah.
Richard Hart. You're like a vampire kind of guy.
Yeah,
You live in the
castle.
house,
That would make the most sense, if
you
this
live in
movie
a
was
castle and everything.
Let me go back
so-
to Vampire Richard here. Hold on
Yeah,
a
yeah.
second.
Louis Vuitton coffin.
I think it's funny how it's funny how Tone Vays leaves the Spaces, the Twitter Spaces, every time he
Oh,
sees you in
every
them.
time.
He runs like a bitch because he is a bitch. He's
Oh, I thought
formed
you
like
meant
a
in.
bitch
I
too.
thought you meant in real life.
He has
like-
actual human bitch form.
Probably.
Yeah, I met him in person in
That's
Singapore. He's a midget, dog. He's like,
Oh
he's,
yeah.
I was like, I can't wait to arm wrestle him. And then I met him. I'm like, he's not gonna arm wrestle me.
I know he's
Like,
sitting. He was
There's
sitting
absolutely
on the chair
no
all
way he's
day.
arm wrestling me, bro.
He had his
This
two
dude's-
legs together. I was like, dang, he
Oh
is
god,
small.
he
He's a
looks like
small
he
little
weighs
guy.
like he literally looks like he weighs maybe 65 kilos.
Oh.
I weigh like maybe 112. Like I hope I'm not 112. Maybe I'm 110. No,
I don't know how much that is. How
I'm
much
wearing a
is that in
3XL
freedom
shirt,
weight?
bro.
Yeah,
I'm wearing a
sorry.
3XL shirt. Like,
How much is that in freedom weight?
I'm feeling 250 right. I'm feeling 250, 255
250.
right now,
That's
bro.
all right.
Like, I'm looking at my titties in the mirror and I'm like, these are looking.
My problem
real
is
big.
I blow out pants when I get real out of control. I start blowing pants out.
Well, that's helpful.
everywhere.
I wish my pants would do that because it would save me these having to buy bigger shirts.
The
Yeah, I'm
Tone
the shirt
Vays,
guy.
the Tone Vays comment brought me to my question. I'm very curious because Hexo got me. This is the first and only coin I've ever participated in, done research on. Hexo's shown me the horror that I've escaped. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But one way you've really won me over is just listening to you talk to the other supposed big dogs, heavy hitters, and other coins or other
Just
communities.
dropping them, bro.
Yeah.
Dropping them left and right. They're tapping.
call them
out. They
slangs.
run away now. Like
Yeah.
Tone literally just runs.
Yeah,
That's funny to me, bro. Like
There's just
I
multiple.
prefer it
and
because I don't like hearing his voice too. So like,
it's
Yeah.
never even close. It's never even close, no matter who it really is or which demographic they're kind of coming from. Do you have like your favorite slaying that's ever taken place? Is there
I mean,
a
the
hero that you're
second
most
Peter
proud of?
McCormack, where I just lay into him with no holds barred, and he sneaks on my podcast with a link that he wasn't given. That one was pretty good. Actually, like when I screwed up the raccoon dude.
The raccoon dude was great, and then he
That
had to
guy
come
is
online and he said that you were messing with his connection.
Yeah.
Remember that? He's like,
not that
you
he
were
lives
messing
in
with my
Australia.
connection.
You know, it's
That was the
me.
best.
It's not Australia. And then like the one that they deleted, they all like after I slay them, bro, like they delete these things. So we've never had one last. The longest one that lasted, the Bitcoin magazine kept theirs up for like a week or two until they were like, oh, gotta take it down. We got slaughtered so bad.
That
We had to
was
take it
ugly.
down. The
Yeah.
Svetski one, he got absolutely murked. He
How
was
about-
like, capitalism and socialism are the same thing. Like, you're an absolute retard, dude. You're like, You should let people get wrecked. Like, oh God, this is a real bad beating you're getting right here, dude. Like,
yeah,
like,
it's ugly.
I don't even care if I make money. You're like, hey,
Yeah, there it is.
No one believes you, dude.
Yeah.
Eating a banana on
no
camera.
one believes that. Like,
While you're just wrecking them.
No, my favorite
I
one was
mean,
the dude with
then
the
they tag.
glasses.
He taps
at
his
the,
friends in. He taps in everyone else. He's like, yo, I need backup. Taps in the moderator. Taps in another dude I didn't even know was on the call. I'm like, who are you?
Well,
Who the
what's
fuck is
great-
the new guy? Like, who did you just tap in here? I'll take all covers. Let's go. You're all
Well,
gonna
what's
get
great-
gang banged in reverse. I'm gang and banging y'all. There's 3 of you. You getting nutted on. Anyway,
They'll all refer to a personal attack, and that's what it's just like. Yeah.
oh right,
Yeah.
and he's fat shaming
Yeah.
me, and I'm like, damn, dude.
Well,
I'm
that
even
means he
getting
lost.
fat shamed.
That means TKO in our book.
Hey,
You
look,
know what
I'm
I
making
mean?
fun of Tone's midget ass, but like, you know,
But
I'm
you've
happy
also
to make fun of him all
destroyed
the
him.
other ways too.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
What was the guy's name of the
That's funny.
Anon Summit thing? The dude that was wearing sunglasses indoors.
Oh, God.
he deleted that from the internet too.
Yes.
Yeah, it turns out he's like a scammer. He's like a
Oh,
On
yeah.
Yavin.
Yeah.
On
Tell me
Yavin.
about his
Yeah,
scam,
yeah.
dog. Tell me
I am
about
on
his scam.
Yavin, and you will tell me your address, or you are a
You
scam.
are a scam.
That was awesome, dude.
You're like, what? This is
And then,
They're
like,
like
glasses,
wearing
bro.
whatever it is that you're wearing.
Holy shit. What an idiot. It's like, what is your job? You review altcoins that go to zero and pretend they don't. Like,
Yeah.
good job, dude. You're a
He's
scumbag.
just hostile.
All
After that.
scumbags.
All right.
No,
Well, will there
that was
be an
they tricked me. They said that was going to be a friendly fireside chat, and then busted out the "We're here to savage you," and
Wow.
I'm like,
Dang.
okay, hey,
Right.
I'm used to this actually. I know you
Yeah,
guys
yeah.
thought this would be exciting, but welcome to what I've spent my last several years doing. I see you're new here. You're not going to like this. You'll be deleting this very soon.
Yeah.
You're welcome,
It was great.
Mexicans. Here you go.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
there's a question. Will there be an additional snapshot? I've been accumulating ERC20s, I believe, will thrive on Pulse.
I don't think a
Snapshot
whole lot
hasn't
of them are
occurred
going to
yet.
do well.
What is this? The word additional makes no sense.
Yeah, it's
There's a
not-
fork. It also kind of acts like a snapshot for reasons that don't matter, and I'm not going to explain. But new coin be coming. That's all you need to know. And there's no additional. There's just one, and it's in the future, and there ain't none in the past. So I don't know what you mean by additional, bro. Like, there's going to be a main net, and that main net will have the properties like that the existing mainnet has, but forked with inflated supply.
Right.
Just for the Pulsechain supply, not the ERC20s.
We got.
So I don't know what he
Hey,
means by
Richard,
additional.
I think he thinks that there's already been the snapshot has happened.
Do you have any plans to get Pulsechain listed on Etherscan?
There you
Welcome to the party. Let me remind you, I don't work for you. I don't do anything for you. If you want to call up Etherscan and ask them to do stuff, you should go do that. I eagerly await your responses. I've heard they charge $2 million a year, but you can find out if that's true.
go. All right.
What
What do you think about
What do you
influencers? Okay, you go ahead. Go ahead. Your voice sounds better.
$9.99. You cheap, bro. $9.99 from PVM Crypto. Richard, what do you think about influencers who plaster the HEX PulseX logos all over their channel, then proceed to shill other shit coins? Damaging a brand, can cease and desist be used. So, like, all of this, it's a function of where the users are coming from. If you're shilling trash to my audience, then it's super suck. If you're shilling my stuff to other audiences, it's cool. If you're shilling my stuff to other audiences, so it's like, if I do an interview with Donald Trump, who wins and who loses? We probably both win. If I do an interview with Barack Obama, probably he gonna lose, I'm gonna win. If I do I don't know, he might win too. But his audience is so much bigger. I mean, like, whoever has a bigger audience is the more important measurement. And so, like,
Right.
if a dude has a big audience and talks trash, I win. Because some portion of people will look and be like, oh, it's not trash. But if he's just silent, I don't win. So, like, it's back to your question. I hate when people show stuff that sucks. Yes, I hate when people, I mean, I answered this already earlier. Like, we've had Hexicans that were good Hexicans just be like, yeah, you know what? I want more money. Let's punk the community and cash out on them and like harm the community to get more money. That bothers me, man. Like, why don't you just wait? You know, why don't you just chill, wait? Hey, why don't you put some flyers up, you know, and like promote the thing that you hold, like, and that you probably be holding for 15 years.
They think the only way to get rich is to make a shitcoin, and like really they could just promote the thing that's going to do great.
If people were making shit coins, selling them to the public, and then taking the profits of said behavior and dumping them into HEX, it would help the HEX price. But I don't think that's what people are doing, and I don't think it's ethical. So making like, what do you want out of crypto? I want anonymity, high throughput, low fees, time deposit, yield, on-chain exchange. I'm good. Okay. Well, you know, the stuff that I've founded does the majority of that. Doesn't do Anon. It does a lot of the other stuff. And then so like, why should I promote something that doesn't do those things? Right? Why should I promote like failed copy 9 of HEX?
Yeah.
Nope. Or other stupid coin that like there's a new logo, a new JPEG. Cool. Why? You know? And that's what a lot of these things are, you know? They're not healthy, wholesome, they're not good. And so I don't feel the need to just slaughter people. You guys understand there's a reality where I could just shit out shitcoins all day long, real easy, like real easy. I know how to change
Nobody
logos.
even knows
I do.
you.
I know how to copy paste logos. So, but I don't want to do that. I want to make the world a better place, man. So like,
I'm right there with you, man.
At some point one day, like, the closest to lame thing I'll do is the HEX Diamond NFT. That's probably the closest to lame I'm going to get. But it might not even be lame because I got some cool, innovative kind of like artsy ideas.
Yeah.
We got another one. Richard, if you decide to time the launch, you have my full support. Jerry Oaksmith. A lot of people think you're trying to time it. A lot, you know.
He's also begging Hexo for a
I wish
speedo.
I had that option, bro. It's not ready.
Okay.
Dude.
All right. You
Ask BSC how ready they are.
Let's see.
They were not ready either.
Let's see. Ask Richard what he thinks about SBFS FTX alleged bill involving BitLicense and supposedly making all DEXs illegal.
If he did that, he's a real piece of shit, but I don't think he probably did that. I don't see him making such a terrible, horrible, disgusting move. But he could. I don't know. Maybe. If anyone's doing that, if you're trying to take freedom away from people, you're a piece of shit.
Yeah.
Usually. Some freedom, I understand. Like, no, people shouldn't smoke crack, period.
All right. Will testnet version 3 be a full rehearsal?
First of all, he presupposes there's a V3. I can't say that that's a bad presupposition, but okay. Why would you? Why would you launch without doing as much testing as you could?
Yeah,
I really don't see a
live fire.
Skip. Yeah, I really don't see a reason to skip getting a real tight, real close testnet. So you beat it out of me, you suckers. You beat it out of me. Fine.
Oh, looks like Falcon is saying great answer on the Etherscan question I asked because I'm developing a Pulsechain block explorer and I plan on it being better than what's out there.
Perfect. Good job, man.
Yeah.
Looking at something called Otterscan. I think that's what it's called. Yeah, they use the index of the systems. They use a lot of these block explorers create their own indexes redundantly for no reason when the blockchain itself is an index and like we have block numbers. So there's no reason to double index. So I think Otterscan was kind of innovative. I don't remember what the devs were even working on. I've got devs working on block explorer stuff too.
Oh, speaking of which, the wallet is it still being developed?
Still being built, yeah.
Still being built. Is there going to be a sacrifice phase, you think?
I mean, I haven't thought about it, but it would be stupid not to probably. I like to make the world a better place, but I haven't focused on it just recent. I want my damn mainnet, you know.
Right.
Pulsechain mainnet, please.
Yeah, I agree.
No.
Let's see.
It's not mission critical, you know. It's kind of like it'd be awesome, but until MetaMask starts sucking a lot, and then maybe trust isn't that bad, maybe. But like, if MetaMask and trust sucked, it would be an emergency. So
yeah, I mean with the tornado.cash stuff, and then didn't MetaMask like start blocking people from Iran to use their
that's
addresses?
ancient news, brother. That's years old news.
But still, I'm saying it's still something to consider that you know, that we have. They can just start blocking people at any time and just be like, "Nah, you can't. You're not able to transact over here on our blockchain because we have."
Just remember, at any moment you can spool up your own Ethereum node, and you know, take the risk you want to take. But it's like governments ain't fair sometimes, bro. You know.
Yeah.
So you try and take your calculated risks. You try and get max gain with min risk if possible.
Well, anybody else got any? You guys got any questions for Richard? I think I'm all out of mine.
Yeah,
no, man. Honestly,
I like
list. Honestly, it's hard to, because I wanted to say thank you, but then it's like, how do you thank Richard Hart? How do you even thank Richard Hart?
Slowly and with purpose.
Preferably with the lights out, if you know what I mean.
Very
change my personality for me.
Oh man, you made me spit. But seriously,
Switch
man,
spit to swallow. Anyway,
I was waiting for that.
It's gone all sideways. It was too easy.
No, but-
Coffee had it. Coffee let me in there. He had it. He was like, "Yeah, Richard's got it."
To each other's eyes there.
So
but yeah,
then,
man.
like,
I mean, it's just crazy how far it's come. I mean, I got in. Hexo got me in like in the day 70s ish time frame, but like,
isn't it weird that we're like we're
so
the only
lives.
community that numbers our days like we do? There's no
oh man,
no other community measures time the way that we do. So like, what day is it of Bitcoin? Nobody knows. What day is it of Ethereum? Nobody knows. What day is it in HEX? Everybody listening knows. Y'all be looking like, you know,
right?
It's. I wonder. I think it's awesome, but I don't know why I think it's awesome. Makes bragging a lot easier.
That's true.
The whole community in general is just unbelievable.
I'm a fan, man. I'm a big fan. It really is the best part of HEX. The software is really amazing, but like, the software did what I wanted it to do, and maybe exceeded my expectations by like twofold max. But the community has exceeded my expectations by tenfold. So like, I'm more impressed by the community than the flawless software.
Yeah, the community's grown crazy.
I like you guys.
It's huge.
No.
Thanks, man. We like you.
There's people
We
recognize
met
me
you.
when I go out. Like, it happens, you know. You're like,
oh really? We're gonna.
like,
I was gonna ask you if people actually recognize you. I just didn't.
oh yeah, man. They do.
wow.
And when the Netflix
do you do anything like
well,
wear
I don't
masks
know
and
if
stuff?
Netflix,
Well, I
but-
guess you probably don't want to tell us.
Bro, I'm shaped like the Michelin tire guy. Like, hey, it's the Michelin tire guy with a mask on. Who's that? Maybe it's Fat Albert. I don't know. Like,
you pulling up in a Rolls Royce and freaking.
yeah, there's a guy dressed like a crystal ball with a mask on.
It's the deafening
Who's
sound
that?
of crystals clanking.
I think I'm gonna wrap the cars with richardhart.com.
That'd be cool.
That'd be
I'm
awesome.
85% sure on that. It's time to flex, man. It's
Yeah.
time to hurt him. Because if I have to eat all the OPSEC horror after the movie comes out anyway, and by the way, I don't know if Netflix is buying it or not. I don't know who's going to get it. It's not up to me. Like, it's not my project, and I don't know their budgets and whatever. So, like, I don't know what Netflix is spending on stuff. Like, if I'm going to eat the OPSEC horror, OPSEC means operational security, which means just, like, not getting screwed up in person. Or, like, you know, not getting screwed up. I might as well flex harder. Because, like, if I can't exist in reality without tons of people noticing me, then my location is declared if my location is declared, then I might as well derive the benefits of that declaration. And so I should flex in the physical world with maximum branding for the things I care about. And if I'm cock blocked for fear of having freedom to promote things like HEX and Pulsechain, because I have fear of promoting them, because I'm like the only person in the world that there's evil people in the world. They're like, did you promote your invention? Did you? Then you were bad. And you're like, right. Really? Is that what's bad? Because I see a lot of things that are bad, and that doesn't, like,
But you've already had to deal with a lot of that stuff, with people breaking into your house and stuff like that, with people stealing your shit. So you probably have a little bit of traumatic, post-traumatic stress. You don't want to.
Well, I'm just saying, like, it's the only thing stopping me from live streaming a ton more, and like doing a lot of more promotion of, I guess, richardhart.com. I hope I'm allowed to promote myself. I pray. Can I promote myself, please? Is just like the OPSEC. And if the OPSEC has to be like max anyway, then you might as well wrap everything and go hard and just like, if you're all gonna want to selfies anyway, come to Disney World. My name's Richard Disney. Like, that's the theory. Like, there's a dude named Walt Disney. It's just like, you know what? I want to build like a castle and like water slides and stuff. So yeah, just let's go do that. And he did it,
Dolly Parton.
And so I could just build a theme park if I wanted to. It's like, welcome to Richard Hart World.
It'd be crazy.
Here's the personality changing area. Throw the towel in the bin when you're done.
Do you know how many memes are going to be about Richard Hart Park?
I'd go.
Welcome to Crystal World.
Yeah.
We're already trying to come up with a summer camp.
Well, I'm trying to think about like where to take my channel, and how to reach more people. I think I might just kind of lean into the controversy a little more.
Yeah, and it's like so these crossovers where we bring on other communities, like, so Hexa used to do raids on Twitch, and now bring on gaming communities. And then I did, I guess, a cycle with the male empowerment movement guys.
Yeah, the red pill.
Trying to be specific. See, man, I didn't want to use that word. That word, like, you got to be tactical with your language, because people will just take the easy route. So, like, remember when someone put up like hexscam.com and made a parody of it, and then all anyone ever did was just think that it was anti-hex, and you're just like, it's pro-hex and I hate you.
Yeah.
But then when I go to make fun of other people, I just Google and just copy paste whatever the sub thing is. Like, I don't have time to go do the real due diligence to properly make fun of people, because usually you don't hit an edge case. Usually this, so like parody doesn't work. It harms, right? So we had to ask them to be like, yo, make it more obvious that you're like, say, thanks, Hex is awesome, please. Because stupid people don't get it. They don't understand the nuance of sarcasm. And so you have to slam them in the face repeatedly with very clear language.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Like, like I did with Doge or whatever. Like, hey, dumb idiots that are listening, I'm not telling you to buy a stupid thing. I was talking about several years ago, like 10, when was 2014? 8 years ago,
Crazy.
And like, so bridging into these other communities is huge, because then when it hooks, they just go off on their own, and it keeps spreading,
Yeah. Like that Waters Above guy was a good one. A lot of his guys came over, his gematria numerology people. Yeah,
brother, I have no idea what you're talking about, and that means it's awesome, because that means that those are guys I wouldn't have reached, and like, what is that? Tell me. And by the way, what was that thing?
Dude that's what?
Go ahead.
There's a dude that like he's into like numerology, astrology, all that crap, and like somehow relates crypto to that, and so a lot of his guys kind of crossed over to Hex.
Cool.
Shemitah. That's where Shemitah came from.
That's where the Shemitah.
No.
That's where
everywhere. Like, that's not where they came from.
Somebody wants to know if you're hanging upside down like a bat, Richard.
I would, but my dick keeps hitting my face.
Right.
Right.
So like, thanks for the layup, bro.
Well, like
beard
I was
tickles my
talking
dick.
to people about like Mr. B style videos. I don't know if you've ever watched him, but he gives away hundreds of thousands, if not millions of dollars. Now, I'm not saying you have to. I'm saying the Hex, like, you know, at some point, not right now when there's a 95% dip. I'm saying when we are, you know, buying Hexico, we're over here
It's just
trying to get the word out even more by doing something
that
like
worked. So like, you know, I love when stuff works, but some stuff doesn't work, right? So like, it's like trying to help homeless people by giving them money. You find out like this is a mental illness thing. It's not a money thing. And then like, oh, I'll just give away lots of money and then I'll be Mr. Beast. You'd be like, no, like I know instances of people that just gave away a lot of money, and similar to me raising $27 million for charity, no one knew about it or cared, and now they just have less money. Actually, they got their legs broken too, but for different reasons. So like, or was it a different guy? I might have mixed up two dudes, but it's giving away money is not like a breakthrough that no one's ever thought of before. Like, oh, hey, you can give this stuff away? I had no idea. Crazy. I thought we just bought bags with this. So like, it feels dirty and gross to me, but if it worked, I would do the hell out of it, and then it would probably feel great. It's kind of like having kids. I'm not
dirty and gross.
Yeah, like
awesome.
they just totally make horrible sound all the time. Like,
Yeah, man. We know
You gotta have your own.
and then but then it changes you, and then you're like, oh, it's awesome. So it changes you, right? So like, being tactical and be like, I'll give away money for greedy purposes. It sounds gross until you do it, and then you're like, I give away money and everyone loves me, and we're all happy, and it amplifies, and I even make more money, and then I make more money and I give away more. So
yeah, it would be pretty. We could. Hexo and I just talk about stuff like this once.
If
in a while,
Mr. Beast was prettier, it would be so much easier to want to be like him. But he's so damn ugly. Like his face is like.
That's where you come in, Richard.
Something about his face.
Yeah.
You come in.
Can't really
crystalled out helicopter. Crystalled out helicopter.
We're giving away today one crystal helicopter.
I don't have much going for me, but I look better than Mr. Beast. So.
Agreed.
I mean,
all right, we got
banging,
another.
Like,
hey,
a lot of
RH.
chicks or something.
To my understanding,
I'm
the
banging a lot of
BSC
chicks.
L1 was secure, but a bridge wasn't. Wouldn't a pulse bridge hack still be in the cards? Is this even fixable currently?
Was them turning the network off part of their secure part, or was that they turned the network off?
Right.
It's like, I don't think blockchain should be able to just get turned off, personally.
I agree. So that you don't think that would
sounds
ever happen to Pulsechain? Just shut down, revert the transactions?
You guys with your fucking hard questions.
Sorry. That was
I'm
throwing it out there, waiting for the
I'm going to give you an answer. I have, how do I phrase this? I feel that the security considerations for Pulsechain's consensus strength are very, 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 very similar to Ethereum 2.0's. If that makes sense to you.
Makes sense.
We're forking Ethereum 2.0, not Ethereum 1.0. So you beat it out of me, you fucks. You wore me down, okay? So the logic was, do we have more faith in the BSC consensus, which we found flaws in, or rotating to several other options of not very well audited consensus, or the extremely well audited Ethereum 2.0 consensus? And my logic is that if you're going to make things right, doing them during a bear is a beautiful time to do it. And I think it will be quicker to use Ethereum 2.0's consensus than to properly audit and secure Parelia, which is a version of Click, which is what has a lot of problems. And so it was maximum secure and minimum time to market, because we didn't know, like, you didn't know whether the merge was going to work right. Could have not worked right. And you didn't know if they'd ever get to doing it because the delays were nearly endless.
Yep.
But after they did it, and after it worked right, it was the obvious choice. And so Pulsechain will have upgrades, but be primarily the same consensus mechanism that Ethereum 2.0 uses, but is now called Ethereum 1, right? Like no one called it's not. Right. Ethereum 2 is now Ethereum 1 since the merge worked. So it's strong. It's safer, it's faster, and any upgrades that come in the future for Ethereum, such as sharding, we will get on our chain. And we wouldn't have got had we stayed with Ethereum 1, because the forks would have diverged. And so it's just better. So we're doing what's better, and it didn't take us any extra time to do it. So it's actually good news. But I got savaged so hard for giving you guys an update last time that, like, I'm super not into it. Like, I feel like someone's gonna make me eat shit for giving the good news basically now. I bet someone will. Someone will bother me and make me feel bad. Someone will make me feel bad about.
Bro, you got so many followers though, and I'm starting to feel.
We will attack.
You got so many followers, and that there's just so, like, you get that one.
They're all over the place.
10
yeah, they're all
or
over the
50.
place. I know what you're gonna do. Yeah.
Toby Wan come out with the $50. Thank you. Hey, generating the kind of income Mr. Beast does with his videos, buying HEX for 50% of it to build staking ladders to give away, and the 50% for philanthropic efforts. It's literally the narrative of making the world a better place with HEX.
I mean, look, dude, if you can give away money and just more money comes in, like, ramp that up until it don't work no more, you know? Like,
yeah. The trick is you got to make money with it. Like, you can't just give it all away. Like, Mr. Beast can do that.
Or you run out of money.
Yeah.
Yeah, or you run out of money.
The reason he can do that is because YouTube just shoves all their users in them.
Yeah.
Quite simply. Look, I've never watched PewDiePie's content, but every once in a while I've clicked and it sucked balls. So I don't know why people watch that trash, or like why, like, it's garbage.
I like it. I like it.
I've never.
I got
I just
personal.
watched only bad clips. I don't know.
That got personal.
No, I don't watch them
It's
either,
like-
but for you.
I do.
No, but like most of the people that you click on YouTube suck balls. And then if you do a brand new installation, PewDiePie, if you're watching,
yeah, please subscribe.
I don't even. He sucks so bad I can't even think of something funny to say. Like, you're just a Swedish dude that plays video games. I couldn't give a fuck less. Like,
Yeah.
I truly could not care less. And he'll be like, I raised $1 million zillion for charity, and I'm like, well, okay, I'm sorry, I didn't know. I'm not trying to single him out because I don't know nothing about him other than the couple times I watched it sucked. But when you look at who they send their traffic to, it's always something horrible. If you install from scratch a new phone or a new browser, and you go to the native YouTube screen, which, like, just go in incognito, Control-Shift-N, go to youtube.com, and let's see what I get here.
Yeah.
Playing Spider-Man with a Kermit mod.
Whoa.
Give me that.
Mr. Beast versus Z Music Company versus Vlad and Nikki subscriber history. Who the fuck are these people? I don't know who any of these people are. Like, Tom and Jerry Best Buddies cartoon classic compilation.
I'd watch that.
I guess I'm on a weird proxy because I'm getting like all types of other weird languages here that I don't recognize. Sourest candy in the world, 11 million views. My boobs, 16 million views.
All right, I'm into that one.
Now, I'm gonna have to do some research
yeah.
on why this has 16 million views.
That seems clickable.
Yeah.
You find out it's a man.
Hold on. Let me let you in on
Oh,
this, okay?
We're gonna
This
live.
sucks.
We're gonna live
This truly
reaction to
sucks.
Richard Hart.
This is terrible.
Oh, yeah. live. See, you can do reaction videos. Live reactions with Richard Hart.
You're like, nope, those boobs are terrible.
Next. We got $50. Tell RH, Alberto, and Brandon from Lunopoly want to know when you want another Miami subs trip.
So this video is terrible, and there's no boobs in it.
Oh.
It's disgusting. It's horrible. It's worse than anything I've seen on TikTok randomly scrolling.
Yeah.
Like,
TikTok's
or even
amazing.
like, yeah. And so is like if Google figures out what you like and you start scrolling through shorts, you'll be like, damn, there's cool shorts, right?
Yeah.
But as a native, just new dude, this that they shoved at me is trash. Bad audio, bad video, chick's not hot, ain't no boobs, totally sucks. And it has like 20 million views. So my point is, like, a lot of the summary here, the TLDR is a lot of what is successful for these people isn't that they're good and isn't what they're doing is right. It is that whoever is issuing who gets the traffic is a retarded idiot. The algorithm is stupid and it's not working right. And they could have shoved these views at something else that would have been vastly more addictive.
Yeah.
I ain't saying it's me, but like I've seen tons of better content than this. Like I didn't even continue to watch it. It sucks so bad. I'm giving up on it. So even my fucking back button's not working, bro. Like, what's going on here? So like Mr. Beast, 135 million views. I ate $100,000 golden ice cream. Now, can you imagine the hate I would get if I ate $100,000 golden ice cream?
Dude, you did get hate. But you also got views.
You ate caviar.
You know what I mean? And you got and you got headlines. You video.
The caviar made the article actually.
Yeah.
The one.
Yeah, you got.
I know. But
I'm telling you, vlogs are where it's at, man.
I just like. I don't think that these people's content or thumbnails or ideas or production values are good at all. I've randomly clicked some of this trash. I don't think Mr. Beast videos are good. The ones that I've clicked, they suck. People in them suck. Sorry, guys. Hey, you know what? You're not going to interview me. Fuck you. I don't care. Your shit sucks. When your shit doesn't suck anymore, I'll compliment you. We can be friends. Your shit sucks. If you have some shit that doesn't suck, you want to DM it to me, I won't tell anyone you message me, and I'll reevaluate it, and then I'll apologize publicly. But from what I've seen, let me make sure. I'm going to click this golden thing and let you know if it sucks real quick. After I wait through this ad.
Yeah.
Because my ad blocker doesn't work and Incognito does it.
So Fast Abdul says, instead of real postcards, let's send NFT postcards to promote both HEX and Pulse to other chains. Sounds good, Fast. Sounds good. I don't know.
How's anyone going to view the NFT? Like, if they don't know they have it, are they just going to?
I'm watching this crap.
It's good. It's good. I like them. I like them. The big thing is that kids, like, not kids, like 18-year-olds, like that, the new wave of people that are going to be buying crypto. That's my thought. It's like, you're probably not going to get the 50-year-olds, but the guys.
Would you rather target old rich dudes now, or would you rather focus on younger?
Yeah.
Like
younger.
Hey, I have an idea. You know, it'd be really cool. Wouldn't it be cool if we had a bunch of really hot female Hexicans? Wouldn't that be crazy? Oh my God, wouldn't that be so funny? Like, hey,
sure.
Can some of you on-ramp them, please? Thank you. I'm clicking this dude's video. Okay, first off, he has a neck beard. He literally has a neck beard. Okay. Hold on, it's muted. Wait. All right.
We're gonna live reaction.
You know what I've noticed is so weird to me, and this is like, I swear to God that there's some either alien entity or foreign nation making everyone stupider. The videos that I see do well on TikTok and YouTube purposely have people that talk like idiots, and I don't know whether they really speak like that in real life or they learn to do it to get more algorithm hits. And superhex.win was doing this on TikTok, and I was like, should I do that too? Because I can talk like a fucking idiot. So Let me try this. I gotta try this shit,
Everybody
dude.
get their clipping tools
Let
out.
me try this.
Everybody get your clippers out.
Hi guys. No, it's worse. Like, this is gonna be fucking hard. This is gonna be hard.
Click on my link.
Guys, you wouldn't believe what I just found. Arrow to something over their head. There's a cryptocurrency that went up. No, I can't do it, dude. I can't do it. Like,
I know where you're going.
they're just,
there
they
is a voice.
seem like they're fucking no brain. Like they're 20 IQ points down. But then people watch them and I guess they feel affinity because they're down 20 IQ too. Like this guy that he's sticking in here, he seems like a fucking idiot.
Yeah. Well,
like these are
maybe it is.
the people that are in these videos are not notable, not successful, mouth breathing like retards, or acting like such and wonderful actors. And just like the algorithm's like, fuck yeah, dude, yes.
Yeah.
These people are idiots. It's like a movie Idiocracy. It became real.
Yeah.
Yeah. I
Control Shift End, made a new incognito window, clicked the Mr. Beast video that's got 220 million views on it, 140 million now. I'm gonna watch a little bit more. There's children in this one. They all have neck beards. Every single one of them. They all have shit facial hair except the girl.
Kobe said, Mr. Beast just figured out the algorithm. The content is irrelevant. It's about getting eyes on Hex and RH ecosystem. Outrage marketing 2.0.
I'm fucking outraged, and I'm watching.
There it is. We got Richard outraged, boys.
You got me. It took you years.
Look, we got him to click Mr. Beast video live.
And now I'm going, as soon as I watch this last commercial here, one more commercial.
He's like, the day before my
time I
birthday. This is what you people do.
This is the day before my birthday, bro. My birthday
That's
is
what
like,
I'm saying.
oh yeah.
This is it. Huh?
Skip ad.
I'm telling you. Let's see. RH
Fuck, another ad just came up. Well, that's that.
Well, that's
dude, that was terrible. I feel stupider now. I hate that content. I hate everything about it. I don't give a fuck about watching a dude that looks ugly as shit eat ice cream with his retarded friends. I can't care at all. I would rather watch someone get a fucking hysterectomy, or like, I don't even know what that word means. Is that where you remove tits of somebody or something? It's a hysterectomy.
I think it's private.
Mastectomy, or it's a mastectomy. Tits off of men, or tits off of women.
You remove the womb. Okay, whatever. Oh. I would rather watch people get fucking parts removed for Halloween than like whatever the fuck that was. Like, it's disgusting. It's horrible, and I refuse to act stupider than I already do. I'm max stupid. This is it. This is it, guys. I'm not going to talk like a fucking brain deleted. You know what it was? Have you ever seen the movie? It was one of the Hannibal Lecter movies where the dude eats his own brain and he acts real stupid after. He's like,
I've never seen it.
This tastes good. That scene, dude.
That's it.
It's that. I swear to God, these are the dudes that the algo is giving the clicks. At least Filthy Frank was kind of funny. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like at least there were some people that used to be kind of funny, but the shit that I see hooking now, it makes me.
But don't you think it was kind of like your thumbnail,
objectively sucky thing?
Don't you think it's kind of like thumbnails before, like green screen? Yes. I'm like, it's kind of like just moving to what's actually going to get the eyes, though.
Can we bring back just tit pics for thumbnails, please? Like,
I know. I wish it worked.
People look stupid. I just want to see boobs instead. I would rather like only see boobs for thumbnails instead of
right.
And then artificially whitened teeth, and you're like,
yeah.
It's so hard I agree. I'm just saying that I think that we have to move to where those views are instead of saying no. You know, it's kind of like no, we're not going to do it.
What happens when you do it and the algo fucks you anyway? Like what happens when you retard yourself into oblivion and the algo is just like, it was actually your IP. You were at the wrong IP. You know what I mean? Like, it's terrorism, bro. Like somebody is forcing people to be stupider and shoving more stupid at them. They're falling for it. I dare you to go back and watch what people used to watch on TV when it was black and white. Shit was smart. For real.
People talked about her.
It was. And you're like, what the fuck happened?
Yeah.
It's wild. I don't know, dude. I think I might even got stupider. Like, I can't remember what an eclipse attack is. Maybe I never knew.
We got another
actually.
Miami party and all the Miami subbed heroes, gyros. RH wants after Pulsechain launch. Alberto and Brandon going to do it
I love
big.
Miami subs gyros so much. Oh my god, I would kill them right now,
RH knows who his #1 Hexican wingman is by the effing dip.
If you guys,
Nice.
if you guys are near a Miami subs, go there and buy a fucking gyro sandwich. No tomatoes, no onions, extra tzatziki sauce. And if you can beg the guy, I tip the shit out of the guy to get it more sticky. There's some way that they get the stickiness on the outside of the son of a bitch. The sticky part is so delicious. I would fucking knock somebody's head off. I would love one of them so much right now. Needless to say, I am not near a Miami subs right now. The rest of the world's kebabs and gyros are absolute trash. I've never tasted anything close to it. It's fast food and it's amazing. And like, look, if you want to have a good cheeseburger, that's right. Y'all clicked. You fucked up. You didn't. Okay? Alt F4, bitches. Go watch Mr. Beast give away money and eat ice cream with his fucking ugly friends. Or kill yourself. I don't know. Equal sub, right? So, like, also, by the way, you might want to delete all that shit because you can get banned for saying that, even if you're kidding.
Yeah.
Okay, we don't live in a fucking fair world anymore. Don't put this shit on my channel, Hector.
All right, great. Thanks. Yeah. My channel, sayonara.
Congrats on 10K subs, Hex, though.
Delete this shit on your channel. Because you're not allowed to make jokes anymore. It's illegal.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's see. RH, why not do videos like billionaires
Joke.
react? You'll get millions of views, millions of eyes
No,
on you.
because life's not fair, dude. Like, what did I get hooked for? Eating caviar. I didn't even think that would hook. It was just like random luck. You know what I mean? Like the shit that's gonna hook is some random stupid thing. If you try and do what PewDiePie did, you will not get it. If you try to do what like Beast did, you're not gonna get it. I don't think. But I've heard there's more than one guy that hooked with that shit. I don't know, dude. I'm not fun. You know what? Maybe Richard's tired of doing shit he doesn't want to do. I don't want to do that. I'd rather chuck $1 million to some other asshole to do it. You know, like,
Yeah.
I'm tired of doing shit I don't want to do.
Well, on that note, Toby Wan says that's why Hexo is the perfect host for Mr. Beast style video marketing. So if you got $1 million you want to chuck at anybody, you can, I'll dance around like a goofball.
In this episode of Richard Hart Gives, he's giving $1 million of lead to someone by dropping it on them. This will terminate their life and get lots of views.
Richard Hart kills a man with $1 million.
In Abu Dhabi.
Little does Richard know the man is also made of lead and the alien that's been programming all the shit to suck.
So Black Hexican is saying, would you consider coming on the Hex cruise in April?
Dude, you know what it is? No, fuck your cruise. Fuck your cruise entirely. Well, if you fill it with hot. Anyway,
weird.
I'm sure. Yeah, like
there is a chance.
I'm sure there's a way that you could somehow.
Yeah.
There was a joke. There was this movie called Kung Fu, and there was a scene where they're like, "We trained him wrong," as a joke, and I feel like that's what the algo is doing to everybody. Like they're just making everyone worse and being like, "Yeah, do more of that shit." Which is, by the way, like, how do you think I turned into whatever the fuck this is? Like what is this shit? You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck is this?
I remember Top Hat.
When am I going to use this? What is it? Where the fuck do you put it?
You actually walk around with that?
I'm just imagining you like looking in the mirror, thinking, "What have I become?"
Bro,
oh, it's gone.
What is this, bro? You can get mugged for the shit. It's $20,000.
Yeah.
I got all these watches. I can't wear them. They should put a fucking price on your head. Like you're like, but I'm experimenting. Like I'm trying to figure out what fucking works, right? Like, I want glory, grandness, greatness, fucking massive impact, like above and beyond my fast food outreach. I'm the #1 spokesperson for free for fucking Miami subs, dude. Yeah, I think it's better.
And Arby's.
Fucking free.
Well, you had
Mickey
Mickey D's. You had a couple
You
Mickey
might be
D's
Arby's
the other
only
day.
spokesperson.
Actually, Arby's is pretty fucking good, but it has to be hot. Like sometimes you get it and you're like, bro, why is this cold? Like, what the fuck?
Especially the curly
at the
fries.
store. You guys make it at the store. How is it already cold? Like, just what the fuck? French dip and Swiss is pretty legit, man. French dip and Swiss. That niggas make me so hungry, bro.
Jamaican
I'm hungry
milkshake.
now. I haven't had one of those in a long time, dude. So like, I want you since you put so many likes on my positive post, I'm seriously going to give you more positivity now. Okay, everyone, listen. The bear market might seriously be over for real. Like it could be. This is it. This is like your last chance to buy before like the super duper omega pump, the big veiny throbbing pump. Okay. So
I'm not with
think
him, guys.
strongly about buying the dip. Okay. Last time I was with Hex in person, he had dreamy eyes. You know what I'm saying?
Real dreamy. He'll make you dip all
He's
right.
built.
No,
And he brought his whole family.
He's got that cake.
they still talk about it.
That's awesome, dude. Who did Ski Cat make that happen, or like who helped with that, man?
Big Kurkowski. Big
K, man. Sick.
Yeah, Big K
Kurkowski.
killed it.
Sick.
Yeah, he's awesome.
Awesome,
dude.
Very cool.
Yeah. There's bathrooms.
So the good news, in a non exciting voice. Historically, crypto dips, last couple, about a year, was good. Don't know what the Fed's going to do. Don't know what GOC's going to do. Don't know what Phoenix going to do. Don't know what the Attorney General, blah, 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 blah. Okay, but if this time ain't different, year dip, cool. Now price ain't low enough. I would love to see the price just dump, do its 85% dump into a year dip, like
right.
.gif of black man behind window. You know what I mean? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The swiggity swooty gonna get that booty. Like I want to. Give me the dip. Give me.
You gotta lick your lips too. Yeah, yeah. There you go. Everybody, there you go. Clip it, boys.
Perfect.
Like, dude,
That's a gift right there.
The bear market will end. It will. Like, and then everything's gonna go up, and like, it's historically we round that time. You know, we close, man. Real close. Let me measure it. Let me get that measure real quick. Make sure my dreamy voiced positivity is accurately hidden.
Yeah, get the.
Yep.
Get your. Let's see.
I'm gonna use it weekly.
You got any more questions, Crypto Coffee, after Richard's?
Oh,
No, man.
y'all
Pretty
made me
much
so
just
hungry. I'm tired.
Yeah, we'll let
hungry
you
too.
go. We'll let you.
If y'all want to on ramp any extremely hot female Hexicans for the next bull run,
It's a good idea. Well, it sounds like your Instagram is doing pretty good. That's how you get all those.
Yeah.
Clicks. You get, that's where you get most of those hotties.
hey, if any of y'all want to do some Instagram outreach for Papa Richard, I'll take what I can get. Earlier, Papa Rich said he'd take all comers now. In hindsight, that choice of language is suspect.
It's open for
413. Let me give y'all some measurements here, right? And I don't have to do this shit for y'all. You know that, right? I'm giving you badass motherfucker analysis here. Okay. Bear market from 2013 to 2015. 413 days. That there is a year and 2 months. 87% dip doodle stamp. That's a year and 2 months, man. Okay. Let's measure the next bear. Let's do that. Let's see how smart Richard be. Next bear market. 364 days. That's about a year. Okay. Now let's measure this bear market from my 65K top, 427 days. But let's measure this bear market from the Judas candle, which where I think you have to deleverage from, because people got long there. You need to get the shit liquidated out of them and undone. All them people need wrecked. NFT guys wrecked. Leverage traders wrecked. Assholes that sold you to top wrecked. Michael Saylor, I'm talking to you, you bitch. So like, let me measure it for you. We had like 300 and I'm gonna get on the daily for this. Let me get on the daily so I can give you more specific measurements. One day we'll have advanced screen sharing technology, but we haven't come that far yet. So if I have measured this correct, and I'm going to verify that I did, right now we're 332 days in from the top. And that top, the 69K top, was November 21. So a year out from that is November 21 again.
Right.
That's a month and a week, bro. Or a month and 2 weeks. Month and 2 weeks. So in a month and 2 weeks, bro, maybe Fed, finds a way to pivot. Can't raise rates anymore because it's blowing out jobs too much. Like we get our 85% dip doodle, whatever. Like, bro, next month and a half, you better have your plan ready, because it could be the end of the bear, bro. It could. Next month could be the end of the bear. And that's good ass news, man.
Yeah.
So and people don't realize it. People don't think bear ever ends. They think it just goes on forever. Yeah. Nope, it doesn't. Unless you buy the wrong fucking coin, it just goes to zero and stays there forever. But in shit we're looking at has product market fit, doesn't tend to go to zero and stay. Yeah. Does normal kind of oscillate stuff. So I think the best news I have to leave with you guys is Pulsechain is going to be stronger and better with a more well audited consensus method that will benefit from the upgrades that Ethereum will make in the future. And it didn't cost us any time. It was quicker. And then, so that's great news. And then this bear market could be over in a month is great news. And I told y'all people living near Miami subs exactly what you should be doing. So
that's the alpha.
That's the real alpha.
Right.
God,
on the list for the meetup.
Delicious, bro.
I wish I had one. They don't have them in Chicago.
Amazing. So jealous. The whole rest of the world sucks. Every other kebab and gyros and shawarma and all this other shit globally is trash. And I know y'all get mad. You're like, come to Munich and eat our kebab with the white sauce or whatever the fuck. Y'all wrong. Tried all your shit. It's trash. Yep.
Hexo was roasting food yesterday.
Yeah.
Really?
Europe thinks that they have like like some delectable dishes, and it sucks. Like America is just, it's like we do well in food.
Hyper palatable.
There's a reason. Look at how fat we are. Like there's a reason we're all just a little bunch of little fat turds.
I'm a big fat turd. I ain't a little fat turd, bro.
Okay. Well, I wanted to thank you, Richard, for coming on, man. Thank you for coming on.
I can't see the damn screen. I lost it with all the troll tubes. Oh, hey, what's up, y'all? What's up? Let me put on any other GIFs y'all want to bust out before we dip out.
Let's see. You guys got any? There you go.
Any requests?
Yeah, request for the. You guys got it here.
What's messed up? I'll just vibe with you guys for a minute, even though you're trying to bounce out. His girl probably yelling. I don't know. Sorry, Hexa.
No. I thought you needed to go.
Yeah, we're freezing.
I'm tired, man. I'm tired, but like I want to just give like one or two little like. So here's another thing, right? I just see shit in my life I want to share with people, but then when I share it, every motherfucker be like, "We're Pulsechain, we're Pulsechain, we're Pulsechain, we're Pulsechain. You shouldn't live life until Pulsechain comes out." And you're like, "Bro, I can't make it go any faster, dude. I can't." Not a dev, got lots of devs. Is going as quick as it can.
Right.
So like I was watching the Joker, the new Joker, like, and I thought it was funny when he had just killed his mom and he was celebrating, and like he was in his apartment feeling good for one of the first times, and like, you know, just vibing. This is what the young kids call hanging out these days. Vibing.
Okay. Needed an update.
My pleasure. Translating. Very creepy looking fucking light here. And then you know, his buddies come over, and then he locks the door after his buddies come over. And I thought, like, how funny is that? Like, the monster is locking the door because he's afraid of the other monsters. I thought that was interesting. Now, I'm not sure whether the directors put that in there on purpose as like a look, even the Joker be scared, like, or whether they needed it for when the midget dude couldn't get out. So the midget dude, Joker bashed this other guy he used to work with to death in front of the midget dude, stabbed him in the throat a bunch of times, and bashed his head against a wall. And the midget that he used to work with was like, oh my God. You know, he's freaked out. And he's like, you were always nice to me, midget dude. You're cool, man. Get out of here. It's all good. And then the midget's trying to get out, and he can't reach the damn slide lock. And he's like, hey, can you help me? And the Joker's like, yeah, I got you, bro. You know, you gave him a kiss on the way out on the head. He's a midget. He didn't fucking get on his knees and make out with him. So
that's
like, I just thought it was cool. Like the concept that, you know, a lot of people that are monsters, they might not, they're scared of the other monsters. And they might not know their place in the world. So that I just thought that was a really cool part of that movie. But that movie had a lot of cool parts in it, man.
Yeah.
I would love to be able to just share like my thoughts and views on so many things in life that I see, you know, and then my fucking community just terrorizes me and like makes me feel bad to share what I want to feel, or like it sucks. I wonder if the solution to this is to just make an extra account, and the people that want to see that side of me and like just hear my thoughts on just other shit that's not the fucking price, you know?
Yeah.
I would love to do that, man.
Totally,
like, I would love to do that.
That'd be a great idea.
Yeah.
And I think it fits in with what Hexa was saying with like the vlog thing. Like I got cool insights on a lot of stuff, man. A lot.
Yeah.
And nobody, and my most valuable fans don't get to hear it because of the vocal minority of cocksuckers. They can't shut the fuck up and just let me like be a human being online, right? Like, just shut the fuck up and let me talk like everyone else. I know what you niggas is watching on fucking YouTube. It ain't good, okay? I know you're watching shit that sucks on there. Can I have a little shit that sucks? Can I talk about a movie once in a while? That'd be
fun.
There could be no dudes. There could be 8 neck beard motherfuckers acting retarded in my video, okay?
They're gonna be telling you shouldn't watch that
They'll
movie.
be full bearded lads.
What are you doing? You should be in the lab, bro.
Yeah.
Thank you, last at Raffin. 8 hours stream. I'm not sure we're into that.
I'm here trying to get your fucking donos up, bro. I'm trying to get your donations.
Yeah, you're great. Yeah, thank you so
What's
much
other cool shit you got in the background there, bro? What is other stuff you got?
I
got
got
lights. I
I
see
got a
glowing shit.
candelabra, some red
Nice,
Red Bulls, got some guitars, and
multiple
this
size
Louis
Red Bulls.
Vuitton Monopoly.
Let's see it. The Louis Vuitton Don.
This one. Yeah. There you go.
Oh, there you go. That looks cool, man.
A couple of Tech Nines.
Nice, bro.
Yeah.
Those are Uzis. Those aren't Tech 9s, I don't think.
Are they not? Or
I
Mac
think Tech
10s?
9s have like a strap. I think
I think you're right,
those
Richard.
are Uzis, but we could look them up again.
They're
definitely not Tech 9s. I misspoke that for sure.
I think those
But maybe
are
a
Uzis.
Mac 10.
He knows
or
guns.
Uzi.
Hexa, what kind of guns are those? Show us the
I
guns
don't.
again,
He
bro.
know. Explosive Artist was literally a gun
Okay.
dude. Like
I went
put
to
together guns.
I got
went to guns-
Colorado. In Colorado, they give you a degree for guns.
If you have a rounded like front sight mount, whatever thing on the, then it's an Uzi.
that would be an Uzi, yeah.
You can rewatch it. There you go.
Yeah.
That's Uzi, bro.
And you also, yeah, it could be.
Fuck, right. Could be. That's Uzi.
Could be.
Happy birthday, bro.
Fucking square as fuck, man.
Yeah.
I don't know the difference. Added so many commas to our lives.
Didn't you watch rap videos in the 90s, bro? That's
yeah.
Only place I've seen these weapons, truthfully.
Oh, by the way,
that and like the grandpa guy that like shoots is I've watched a lot of gun videos on YouTube, dude.
Right?
Here it is, Hickok 18.
Yeah, that guy's awesome.
Yeah. I don't know if it's 18, but Hickok, whatever his number is.
Yeah. Happy birthday. Added so many comments. By the way, so on PulseX, when it comes out, can you please put commas? Or are you wanting
everybody wants the commas. We got the commas opinion 50,000 times. We know.
Okay.
Just whale problems. I've heard it. I've referred it to the relevant.
Just whale problems.
Yeah.
Listen, that's not your community, bro. Those are those are cosplayers. So the people that are hating, dude.
No, I mean, like I get like. So let me see if I can reverse this logic. Like, do I care? I follow Hexo. Do I care if Hexo posts about his kids, his birthday, his streams, the hex price, or his Honda? I like all of it. I like all of his posts. You're never going to see me message on a Hexo post and be like, fuck you, Hexo, talking about your car. I hate you. Yeah. Talk about the one thing I care about as a single issue follower. You know, like, I would never do that shit to the people I follow. I really don't. I think it's an asshole move, man. You know what I mean? Yeah. Like, I follow you because I care about you. You know, like, now there's other people I don't follow that I just like. I put them on my lists, and then Twitter acts like they're being followed, and so I see the shit that they say. Y'all don't see it because I don't follow them, so I save you from having to see their stupid shit. But I see it because I might need it, right? Like a dude that like analyzes a bunch of failed shit. Most of that failed shit you don't need to know about, but some of the failed shit I'll let you know about when I see it. Like for instance, like
do you watch my videos?
I haven't watched Hex content in a while. It's been a while. I'm not sure the last video of yours I watched. I think your videos are great, but I don't remember the last one I watched. They're very educational. They're like, I like Hex's videos. I like your videos, but really, like, there's probably a lot of new Hexicans whose videos I've never ever seen. Even. Oh like, yeah. For instance, you were just telling me about some shit that happened on ETHW with USDC dumps for. So like, I'm like, I don't even fuck you're talking about. Like, I have no idea what you're talking about. So if you ask me some questions about like what's going on with liquidity on ETHW, I don't got no fucking idea. But hey, I'm curious. What's up? I don't know. Is there anything I need to know? I don't know.
Crow Quills, thank you for the 369. Was that Canadian? RH, just do it. Thanks, bro. That is wow.
Yeah, very nice.
Just do whatever you want. Like,
yeah, just do
it. Yeah. I really do think. I mean, look, these apps on phones do support multiple logins, so I will strongly consider making an alt account, like Richard Hart fucks around or whatever.
Yeah. Dude, I made a vlog channel called Hexovision, and like people like those vlogs, and it's nice, getting a new audience that wouldn't watch my YouTube or my crypto content. And then, you know, I shill a little bit of a hex.com. Like, there you go. We went on a 30-day road trip throughout entire America this summer, and I had hex.com, but like in the vlogs, I don't really talk about hex, but sometimes I'll pan over to it just to kind of see the
I mean, it's like I'll give you another example, something similar. There's a dude, I'm just up here making enemies. I hope no one ever watches this shit. Mr. Beast, I hope you never hear me savaging you, because I'd like to acquire your audience, please. And he's actually smart at like getting the algorithm to do shit. I'm sure he could help me greatly, right? But I'm not even posting fucking videos, so like, how hard am I trying? This dude, Manny Cospin, he's got a bunch of cars and shit. He shills some paid group bullshit. Buy him a program, whatever the fuck.
Right.
And so he doing what you talking about. Yo, look at all my cars. Oh, and by the way, I'm rich as fuck, and I don't need your money. But also, please give me your money.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Mhm.
And you're like, anytime I see somebody be like, please give me your money, it's like, that's where you're actually making money, is my guess.
Right.
I don't think you're actually making money in real estate. I think you're making money in this fucking program. You know, and it's just like, maybe there's one edge case ever, and like the guy's actually making his money some other way and just selling the program. But I don't believe that shit. I think if you go through all the fucking work to make a program and a mentoring and a fucking mastermind, blah, 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 I think you're making your money on that shit. The shit you put all your fucking time into. And I don't think you're making money on the shit you're pretending to make your money on to convince people to buy all that stupid shit. Like trading programs. Oh, I could just shove my thumb up my ass and just fucking trade my underwear all day and not have to talk to you idiots. But hey, please buy my program, please. Please.
Yeah.
Let me travel around the world to eat dinner with people 4 at a time. To, you know, you're like, no, dude, you're obviously broke. Like you lost all your money trading, and now you're getting other people to lose all their money trading, but you get a little bit back from those puckers you fed to the meat grinder. Like,
right.
So it's just an example of a dude that gets a shitload of views that I feel is probably punking a shitload of them dudes into something that they ain't gonna make no money on.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
That's like, it's like advanced fee fraud. Like when you take people's money, personal development for pay, when there's a low probability of people actually getting what's offered, is like scam. Make more money at work. Yeah, but like, are they actually going to make more money at work? Or is this like some shit that never happens? Maybe one happened to one guy ever. Everyone else gets fucking wrecked, and you just get rich on all this stuff and the stupid programs that didn't really help nobody, you know? So I feel like
gyms could be like, consider that though, because how many people actually, when they pay for a membership, how many people actually go for more than like 10 times? And then they just let it keep rolling. Because I used to work at a gym that was like their big money maker, is where nobody ends up going after like a couple of weeks after the first of the year. And then it's just like, you know, so
it's all about, in that case, it really is all about the truth in advertising. It's the difference between saying HEX will do a 10,000x and HEX can do a 10,000x and is designed to. Those 3 words mean totally different things. Designed to, will, and can are totally fucking different. And so like, if you sell someone a program and you're like, yo, this will change your life, and you're like, yeah, it changed my life, and I have less money and you have more of my money, and now I can't buy the fucking dip now because I got scammed with your stupid improve my life bullshit when I should have just bought the coin, shoved my thumb ass and got rich. Like, you know, so like at any of these, basically cryptocurrency invalidated the vast majority of financial personal development products because all of them are fucking inferior as heck to just buying a good dip and the right coin. Good dip, right coin will massively slaughter like any other thing you could do financially. Yeah. Unless you're truly just broke as fuck, and then how did you buy the program? And
that's true.
You know, I guess you could have downloaded it, I guess. And then even in that case, like it's most of that stuff doesn't tell you how to like do better at your job. That's the funny part. They're just like the basic bread and butter, do better at your fucking job. Like a lot of times that's missing. You're like, oh, that's weird. Seems like you just make that in front.
Common sense.
And for you guys that are listening, I have free self-help books that are kick ass. Go download them for free.
They even have audiobooks now.
Yeah, go fucking download my free fucking books to save your life that I don't have to give fucking away for free, by the way.
Yeah.
You know, I should put a paywall in front of them and more people would read them. I'll get around to it, dude.
Possibly.
Got a while there.
Toby once said, would love to see an RH vlog with the state of the world. We need your insights more than ever, and happy for your birthday.
It's just so hard when I lock my OPSEC down. Like, hey, I'm in a cool looking hotel room, but you don't get to see that because I had to find a fucked up angle to show fucking nothing behind me because of OPSEC, right? Like,
well, just don't do streams, man. Don't do streams. Like, do a vlog where you take a camera or you have somebody following you around, and then 2 weeks later, after you're not there anymore, then put it up, and then you're not even there. You know. Hey, gents, happy to see you all. Ross, thank you so much.
Thanks,
thank
Ross.
you so much for that, dude. Amazing.
Oh,
been spoiled.
Fuck y'all. Wish me a happy birthday, you cocksuckers.
Yeah, happy birthday, bro.
Happy birthday, sir.
Happy 43rd.
Thanks, guys.
Yeah.
Oh, is it your 40th?
We'd be spanking you. We'd be spanking you right now if we were there.
Pulsechain info out of me, so well done on that. You beat the Consensus Network and
yes,
V3 testnet info out of me. If y'all punish me for giving you updates online, you'll get even fucking less. So
Don't do it.
Don't do it, everybody.
Be nice to Richard.
Yeah.
Please be nice to me, dude.
Hashtag.
My life's hard enough. I'm fat. I'm old. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No one gives a fuck about half the stuff I do. I try really hard. Like, please be nice.
Wait, is Richard? Are you a Libra then?
I am, man. Yeah.
Oh, we're
Oh,
both.
you guys
Libras?
compatible?
Oh my God.
Dang.
Yeah, well, we're both Libras, so I guess that's
I'm
compatible.
compatible with everybody, I think.
Yeah.
The scales are
Yeah,
equal.
all right. Yeah.
You have a
There you
hole. I'm compatible with you.
Heck so. Watch your language.
So I'm glad this is
Thinking
at
of,
the end, and maybe people have
rocking.
clicked
I
off
never
at
thought
this
about
point.
this. How does it work? Anyway,
All right. Well, thank
See
you,
you later,
thank you,
guys.
Richard, for coming on.
Thanks,
Hey, take care,
Richard.
I
bro.
wish you the
Bye, Richard.
maddest of gains, everybody. Ciao, guys.
Yeah.
Thanks, man.
Thanks, bro.
Yep.
Everybody go and subscribe to Hexovision and this channel and like, subscribe, comment. I will see you guys. Happy birthday. AIHEX for $50.
Yeah, you guys
Crypto
are stealing
Coffee.
this.
Hex
Always a
Explosive. Thank
pleasure.
you guys for coming. And
Yep.
I will
Love
see
you guys.
you guys
Fun-
tomorrow.
fun
Same
show.
day. Same time, same place. We'll be here.